as well as on the Ad Astra Radio app and streaming via YouTube and the Crusader Sports Network, powered by Next Tech Wireless, because you're mobile and need to stay connected online. Hi, everyone, Aaron West alongside Chris Shank and Carson Muller here courtside at Salina South Middle School as we get set for the girls' fifth place game, the SIT tournament between the 3 and 6 Lady Crusaders and Concordia Lady Panthers. Last night in the consolation semifinals, the Lady Crusaders defeated Abilene. Buhler never trailed in the game, led by as many as 14 in the first half. Pulled back in the game on a 15-6 run that made it a 5-point game at halftime. Was tight throughout the second half. The game tied or within a score 11 different times. But again, Buhler never trailed, able to hold on to win by 5. They knocked down 5 threes in the game. Taryn Horning with a career high 5. Alex Hutton with Jenna Hayes led Abilene in scoring, led all players with 11. Lady Crusaders, their third win on the season, now at 3 and 6, and always important in that middle game. Tough loss the night before to come back, fellas, and get a win. It's positivity back, and hopefully they can pick up another today. And well, even though it's not the championship you want, you go 2-1 in the tournament, you got to feel pretty good about things. Yeah, last night's win, the best way I can describe it, I don't know how you feel, Carson, but just gritty. It was a game that's, at times, way, but I was really impressed by our gals just keeping their composure. It was one of those things that, the lead fluctuated and waxed and waned, and at times, Abilene cut the lead to dang near nothing, but the ladies just kind of kept their cool, and they made plays when they needed to down the stretch.
Always get nervous when you go up 14 and you pull those starters, and then all of a sudden you look up and the scoreboard says you're only up 5, and so gritty is the correct word. I thought the defensive effort of the Crusaders was outstanding. They couldn't quite get rolling half, but when you look back and watch the film of this game, they had great opportunities. Madison didn't get the balls to fall through the hoop quite like she wanted to, but she kept driving to the hoop and had great looks, as well as Hutton. So bright spots for the Crusaders in this tight win.
Well, and another thing I'll just say, fellas, anytime you an opponent to 30 points, you're going to have a great chance of winning. And if Buhler having a team this year where, we don't know who's going to be the main scorer, it's not like the guys' side where, Max is going to toss in a gazillion points. If we can limit opponents to 30 points.
Yeah, absolutely. Solid win last night to get back on the track. Talked about the effort from Emily Madison. I really like, it's kind of their bread and butter. Those 5 threes, to me, are icing on the cake. Saw McDowell do it too. We saw Hutton do it last night. Just crash the lane. Get those shots to go in or get to the free throw line.
And I think it was in the first half where we had, I think 6 or 7 of our scored at least a point. So it's kind of a scoring by committee type deal. But yeah, significance of making those threes in the first half when it's something that we haven't done all year long. To get some of those threes in the first half, to get that separation, I think it really helped kind of give us some confidence and just got that separation that we needed down the home stretch.
Well, it helps keep the defense honest too. It's a little bit easier inside for Specht and Hainan when guards have to play the shooters on the outside.
No doubt. So today we get another opportunity to deal with an in-state KL team. So it'll be fun playing somebody that we don't see normally, and it'll be a great opportunity. And I feel like we've got some momentum coming into tonight's game.
I don't know that I slept, so it's still tonight for me.
Well, this gym has no windows, and so I
same place we were 12 hours ago.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
Buhler's record in the S now 7-10 after the win last night. They'll take on a Concordia team, as Chris mentioned, out of the North Central Kansas League. 4-5, 2-4 in the 29-29 win over Wichita West. Their team at home in the game last night, and so they didn't have a full component on the floor. Concordia opened the tournament with that 45-22 loss to 3.9 points a game, very similar to the team that we saw yesterday. Buhler wants to be. So
yeah, one interesting thing that I think it'll be interesting to see how this balances out. You know, talking with Toby Nosker, the voice of the Concordia Panthers beforehand, you mentioned how West's best player wasn't here yesterday. Their starters didn't see the floor in the fourth quarter. You compare that game where our gals had to grind that thing out to the end. But one thing that we did differently yesterday, probably any other time this year, we ran through the roster where, a lot of different people saw playing time yesterday, so I feel like our girls are going to be pretty fresh today, even though Concordia maybe has a leg up on the rest of their starters in the fourth.
Lady Panthers mentioned average 33.9 to give up 42. They've won fairly comfortably in the games that they've lost. They have lost pretty handedly, so it's kind of been feast or famine this year for Coach Carly Bloomfield's Panthers. 2-8, 11-21 all time on this SIT. Not a real tall team. They don't have anybody over 5'10". Good size inside, strong kids on. And that's where their game really is at. They only shoot 17% on the year from the outside. So let's hope that.
Aaron, before the game today, you said, well, they're not a great three-point shooter. They're probably going to rein them in today. So, Aaron.
Isn't that the way it always goes?
I know. So hopefully we'll get the Concordia team that is not gunslinging from the arc today.
Yeah, I was thinking, just kind of watching these teams warm up, it helps when the Crusaders more than 11 hours ago. When you're in this gym multiple times, it's a little bit of a home court advantage. So we'll see how the Crusaders are able to pull that off.
Panthers have 4 players that average 6 points. Led by Kendall Reynolds, a 5'7" senior, 8.4 points a game. Taryn Rundus, 5'6" senior, 7.6. And then Chloe Conway and Zoe Bichard right at the game, but 17% from the outside, just % from the field, and so anything Buhler looks pretty good this morning. So let's hope this is the day when shots start falling, and early. Go back to the guys' game last night. Our guys will play at 3 this afternoon over at Salina South High School. They'll take on Liberal in the 5th place game, but kind of like Max Alexander last night, early, like shots are going in tonight. And so hopefully experience a little bit of that today. That would be fun.
No doubt.
I've never scored 35.5 before, but
yeah, no, and that was such a incredible.
Played in 16 minutes.
Yes.
It absolutely was. Well, Crusader basketball today brought to you in part by Fee Insurance, by Jackson Meat, also by Dix Phillips 66, by Sunflower Electric Supply, and by H&R Block. Continuing coverage of our Rod's Tire and Service mid-season tournament weeks presented by Hutchinson Community College. Across the network today, we've got final round coverage from the Burton Invitational with a Little River take on Marine Academy in the championship game there. Tonight, final round coverage from the Eagle Classic at Canton Galva. Mound Ridge has twice survived overtime. Title game where they'll take on Wichita Classical tonight. And out at the St. John Tiger, the Nickerson Panthers came into the tournament with 1 win, and they have won 2 in a row. Find themselves in the championship out there tonight. So a lot of we played on the network. You can find schedules and scores more online at adastraradio.com. We've got more of our pregame coming up here from Salina. We'll take on Concordia, which is not far from Salina, here in just a few moments. Crusader basketball, FM, and the Crusader Sports Network.
To the game on HKFM. We're just moments away from Lady Crusader basketball. Tonight's game live, smartphone or tablet with the radio powered by Next Tech Wireless.
For more than years, Hutchinson Community College has been the premier educational in Kansas. The highest quality education at an exceptional value. Schedule a personal campus tour today to learn more about what we have to offer. Visit hutchcu.edu/admissions for more information.
The Cosmosphere had an incident where sewage started to leak into the museum. Given that we are supposed to care for and historic artifacts, we immediately called administration because we knew Ryan and his team eliminated so we could continue our operation.
Reno County's only locally owned fire and water restoration company is Phoenix Restoration. They'll help you rise again after your disaster. Online at phoenixrestoration.com.
Mann, Wyatt and Rice Injury Law Firm is celebrating 20 years of helping victims recover their health and lives. Serious accident. Serving Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Colorado, our success stems from over profits. We look forward to another 20 years of fighting for victims' rights. Mann, Wyatt and Rice attorneys and staff wish Buhler athletes the best of luck this season. Rice, trusted, experienced, compassionate.
We're a hometown office with big city technology. Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Keniston with Hillsborough Dental Care. At Hillsborough Dental Care, our friendly, experienced staff and relaxing atmosphere. Patients are always welcome. Y hablamos español. Online at hillsboroughdentalcareks.com. Hillsborough Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch.
You're listening to Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
And back here at Salina South Middle School, Crusader basketball brought to you in part by Mid-Kansas Credit Union, by Neufield's Flooring, Hutchinson Community College, by First National Bank, and by Mann, Wyatt and Rice. So Midway Motors is family owned and operated, dedicated to making these a better place to live. Visit one of their 6 locations throughout central Kansas. Of life. Well, update you on where things stand here in day 3 of the tournament in our Buhler Dental Care scoreboard on the girls' side. This is the girls' 5th place game. Concordia and Buhler, all 4 girls' games played at 1 o'clock today at different sites. The 7th place game featuring Wichita West and Abilene played at Lakewood Middle School. The champion between Andover and Salina South. That is a 1 o'clock game at Salina Central High School. And then the championship between Salina Central and Liberal is a 1 o'clock game played at South. On the board, the games today, 7th place game. All 3 o'clock games, by the way. School will be Newton tournament and not Wichita South playing today. And they are taking on Concordia. Place. 3rd place, check that, I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize for that. They're actually, Wichita South is playing today, and they are taking on Newton. If I could read my own writing, yes, Christopher, I would know what that said. 3 o'clock today at South Middle School. That'll be the game following ours here. Will be the 5th place game between Concordia and Salina Central. Championships out of the bracket at 3 o'clock today. We'll have the 3rd place game between Buhler and Liberal. That'll be at school. And then the championship tonight, we'll see the Salina South Cougars next week in 3 o'clock today. And I've seen Salina South. They've got a couple of really good guards. But I don't know if I have seen anybody that when that Andover team is on that can beat them.
Yeah, they have got a lot of players. Every kid that Andover put on the floor could handle the ball well, could shoot, and they've just got an edge about them. And in the first half we got the best of them, and we poked the bear, and then they kind of came out in that second half.
The bear got hungry.
Yes. The bear won yesterday.
But that was we mentioned that was a fun 16 minutes of basketball. That run they had in the second some of the best basketball I have seen in a while, and shows you what our boys are capable of.
Yes,
So.
yes, and that's kind of the neat thing is even though our guys lost, we still went toe-to-toe. I just, that Andover team, I was really impressed. I mean, I think they've really got a, not knowing what else is out there in 5A, I mean, I think that team's got a great chance of repeating as state champions.
Well, you saw the chink in the arsenal with them, and physical aspect of the game, but there's also the mental aspect of the game. And when they were losing, I mean, now we had a lot to do with it, but mentally they lost their composure.
Yeah.
That really hurt them in that
Yes.
second quarter.
And coaching staff included. I mean, their coach, kind of that's the thing, and and I really feel like both our boys coach and our girls coach, they do a good job of working the officials, but not sitting there and blaming everything on officiating, because that's, as a coach, if you start just on officials, it really kind of takes away some of that accountability of yourself. And officiating plays a role in a game, but they don't sit there and dwell on it. And we all know coaches at every level of every game perennially blame officiating no matter what. And anyway, yeah, I feel like that's kind of something the Andover staff, they were just, man, they were not happy with this.
It was about 8 minutes there where there was a lot of words said.
Yes.
All right, starting lineups and the tip coming up here in our ladies' game. Buhler and Concordia next. You're listening to ball on
Midway Motors drive to the game on HKFM. The HCU opening tip are next. You're listening to Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
At H&R Block, we're here all year at tax time or anytime to help get answers for your tax questions. Stop by H&R Block in Hutch at 2nd and Washington, on the Square in Lyons, or in downtown Ellsworth today. Get your taxes won at H&R Block.
Erickson Custom Building has a great plan and a budget suited for your needs. Whether it's a new build or an insurance restoration project, Erickson provides quality craftsmanship and superior customer service. We stand behind our work and have lasting relationships with vendors, suppliers, and most importantly, with you, the customer. Erickson, proud to support all high school activities. Call 620.
Locations in Hutchinson, including inside Dillon's Marketplace. First National Bank of Hutchinson, member FDIC.
This is Rod from Rod's Tire and Service in Hillsboro. Care myself and our entire staff want to let you know that we are still open to keep you rolling. We encourage customers to take advantage of our vehicle pickup and drop-off service. We can pick your vehicle up for new tires or service and return it to your house or business. Our farm service trucks are ready as always. We all need to do our part to keep ourselves and those around us healthy and safe. From all of us at Rod's Tire and Service, we thank you for your continued support and business. Your one-stop complete source for Firestone tires is Rod's Tire and Service in Hillsboro.
You're listening to Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
And back here at Salina South, let's meet today's starting lineups, brought to you by HCU Investment and Insurance Services. Located inside Heartland Credit Unit, 23rd and Severance in Hutchinson. Call 669-0177. Concordia at 4-5, 2-4 in the NCKL, coached by Carly Bloomfield. A 5'4" senior number 2 is Zoe Bouchard, averaging 6 points and 3 rebounds a game. A 5'3" sophomore number 5, Hannah Akery, averaging 2 points, 2.5 rebounds. A 5'8" senior number 14, Chloe Conway, averaging 6 points and 5 rebounds. A 5'7" senior number 15, Kendall Reynolds, averaging 8 points, 5 rebounds a game. And a 5'6" senior number 25, Taryn Rundus, averaging 8 points and 5 rebounds. Bouchard, Akery, Conway, Reynolds, and Rundus for Concordia. Buhler out of the Ark Valley Chisholm Trail, 3-6 under First-year head coach Sierra Mitchell-Stetter. A 5'4" senior, number 2, Emily Madison. Hammy averaging 2 points and 3 points, 2 assists a game. A 5'1" sophomore, number 5, Taryn Horning, had a career-high 8 last night. 3.5 points, 2.5 rebounds a game. A 5'10" senior, number 21, Lauren Specht, averaging 6.5 points, 5 rebounds. A 5'9" senior, number 23, Mallory Hainan, averaging 5.5 points, 5 rebounds. And a 5'9" senior, number 33, Alexis Hutton, Alex averaging 2 points and 6 boards. Madison, Horning, Specht, Hainan, and Hutton. Buhler will be the visitor on the scoreboard today in their road blacks with the maroon trim, maroon lettering. White uniforms, red trim, red lettering for Concordia. Shot right side up and missed by Zoe Bichard. Rebound Buhler. Outlet pass the other way, underway with Crusader basketball here on KWHK Hutchinson and the Crusader Sports Network. Here is Madison out high, guarded by Acree. Near side circle to Horning. No score.
Concordia starting the game in a man-to-man look.
And a pass down low, looking for Specht inside. That is deflected.
Yeah, she tried to go high on the post entry pass. Chloe Conway.
Good size inside.
She's listed just 5'8", but she looks taller than that.
Buhler to play it in off the right baseline. It'll be Madison. Into Specht, back to Amy. Shot in the right corner. Rims long, and a rebound by Concordia. Panthers the other way. Both teams open with a miss from the field. Here's off to Rundus. Nothing. 1 minute into our opening period. Here is Reynolds. Baseline to Rundus. 10-footer is good. Rundus, best shooter on the team at 48%, averaging 8 points a game, and Concordia leads 2-0.
Pure looking shot that time for Taryn Rundus.
6:42 left in the first. Here's Horning on a drive. Taryn cut off left baseline. Plays it out high to Specht, near side circle to Hutton. Alex off to Madison. Buhler looking to get off to a good start. They scored 35 in the loss, or the win yesterday, just 20 in the loss on Friday. 3 left side, good by Emily Madison.
Great to see her drain that 3 as Concordia really.
Deflection in the lane, a whistle and a foul call. That is going to be on Madison. It'll be her first, and the team's first. Great shot by Madison when she's able to get her feet set and drains Buhler's first bucket. Pull up left elbow, good by Kendall Reynolds.
Well, Carson, you noticed Reynolds in the pregame just saying that she looked like she was a player in the warmups.
4-3 our score. Buhler the other way, down a point. Here is Hutton with it. Up top to Lauren. Specht drives, gives back to Hutton. Been so impressed with Alex in this tournament. Just her composure when things get tough. Horning, turnaround jumper, right side, good for 2.
What a beautiful shot that time for Taryn Horning. She's kind of finding herself offensively in this tournament.
Now a steal, a takeaway by the Crusaders. Yeah, I've seen Horning grow up some in this tournament. Getting her sea legs. 3 right side, Madison missed. Rebound Concordia. Panthers the other way, and I think Madison might have just picked up her second foul.
She did. She's got both of Buhler's fouls, and so now Paige McDowell will sprint to the scorer's table to get Emily out before she picks up that 3rd.
Here is McDowell off the bench. 5'6" junior. She's got some speed. Madison will sit with 5:12 to go in the first in a 5-4 game. Concordia down a point to play it in. Left elbow by Rundus. Ball knocked away by Hutton. Saved at the timeline by Chloe Conway. Here's side circle, Bichard. Bichard dribbling through traffic, pulls up. Jumper won't fall. Hainan with a rebound.
Nice defensive board by Mallory.
Off to Horning. She'll take over the point. Here's side circle, McDowell. Hainan, far side, Hutton. See McDowell at some point can take her defender off the dribble. Specht for 3, up top missed. Rebound tapped around, taken by Concordia. And then a foul on Taryn Horning.
Yeah, Horning was battling, trying to get the offensive rebound. Unfortunately, Bichard had better position. That's one of those fouls that's just a hustle foul, not a lazy foul.
So Concordia is still down 1. We'll play it in against Buhler's press. Far side, and Hutton with a deflection out of the hands of Reynolds. And it'll stay with Concordia at midcourt.
Alex has had some quick hands today. It's good to see her coming out playing aggressive again.
Panthers playing that NCKL league along with Marysville, Wamego, Chapman, Abilene, all in that North Central Kansas league. Hutton, active hands again, a steal.
And you left out the Clay Center Tigers.
Yes. Buhler picks it off, up a point, comes the other way, left to right. Alex wants to drive to the bucket. Missed the shot, but a foul. A newfound aggressor next year at Fort Hays State. And draws contact in the foul on Kendall Reynolds. Alex at the line, first free throw missed. She shoots just 33% at the stripe on the season.
Yeah, and even if she's not able to convert it at the foul line, just her ability to drive and get fouls on the opposition and make them not pressure so hard on the perimeter, that's a good thing.
Missed a pair of free throws, rebound Concordia. Panthers the other way. Reynolds off to Acree, jumper at the foul line, banked it in.
Hannah Acree with her first bucket of the game, and that was kind of an awkward shot. She just kind of caught it at the free throw line and heaved it and banked home.
And Concordia back up 1, 6-5. McDowell out front. Far side Horning. Taryn will shoot the open three and knock it down. I think mentioned Taryn Horning finding her sea legs on the varsity level and has shot the ball well 2 nights in a row. Now a steal, pull-up jumper, Hainan, in and out, no good.
That was a great job by Taryn getting the steal. Now Paige gets it batted away.
Yeah, rebound fought for. Buhler able to pull it down.
McDowell kind of got smacked around inside, no call.
And now a warning called on the Buhler bench. As Abby Utsi is going to check into the Buhler lineup. Little fire out of the coach here early this morning. Coach wasn't pleased about something.
Yeah, I don't know what she said. Really kind of a quiet moment. I don't know what happened.
8-6, Buhler by 2 with that offensive rebound. They have the ball. Abby Utsi, the junior big, in the game. Hainan is out, and here is McDowell, who draws contact and a foul down low.
I think the foul is going to be on Hannah Acree. It will be on Acree, and McDowell doing what she does so well, slashing to the basket, drawing fouls.
So Acree picks up her first, team second. Here is Paige McDowell to the bucket, shot in and out, no good. Rebound tapped out by Specht to Utsi, jumper, no. More contact inside, and a foul on the Panthers.
Yeah, Paige McDowell was away from the basketball, and I just saw her out of the corner of my eye just kind of go for a ride.
Paige is upset. There's been 2 obvious fouls that haven't been called, and I couldn't quite tell what Coach Mitchellstetter was saying. It was along the lines of call. Now, the official might have felt she was talking to her, but I believe it was about calling a play as that foul would go on Hutton.
And now an offensive foul on the Crusaders. The previous foul was called on Chloe Conway.
I'm not one to complain, but that kind of seems like a pretty ticky-tack foul. Hutton was just trying to fight to flash open on an inbound play, and they call her for a foul.
First on Alex, 14 foul. Concordia the other way, and a ball stolen away by Lauren Specht. Now 4 turnovers on the Panthers. Buhler up 2. 3 minutes to play here in our opening period. Near side circle, Taryn Horning. Horning drives, kicks, far side Utsi. Utsi working inside to the window for 2.
Great strong take by Abby Utsi. She just kind of had to weave at the 11th hour there and was able to get past the defender and lay it in.
Buhler up 4, 10-6, showing more full court pressure. And Hutton again. Boy, Hutton is really frustrating Kendall Reynolds. That's the 3rd or 4th time already in this first quarter she's knocked the ball out of her hands.
Yeah, such quick hands by Alexis today. She is really doing a great job of frustrating the Concordia Panthers she's defending.
Alex comes out of the game. Kaylin Seeley, sophomore guard, in. Reynolds jumper short. Rebound tapped out of bounds, and I think Buhler got away with one because I really believe that went off Lauren Specht.
Yeah, I have no doubt that went off Specht.
But Buhler's going to get the ball back.
We'll take it.
10-6 our score, 2:18 to go in the first. Kaylin Seeley, right side circle. Looking into Specht. And what did they just call there?
They said Lauren Specht was trying to clear out a defender inside posting up.
Well, I didn't see that.
I tell you, wow. This one official, he does not like Buhler. And it's just this one guy. He's making all the calls. I didn't see. Interesting, because I feel like both teams are playing good defense. It seems like a pretty clean game, though. It's not like this is a hack fest.
Yeah, Concordia the other way, down 4. 1:57 to go. Ball knocked loose on the deck. Seeley diving for it. And, boy, there wasn't alternate possession for very long, but Seeley got her hands in there just long enough, and Buhler gets the ball back on the arrow. That is a 5th Concordia turnover. Well, it wouldn't be a game, and Lauren would chuckle at this. She would tell you she didn't pick up at least 1 foul in the game.
Yeah. Yes. Like the old adage goes, they give you 5 for a reason.
Yeah, Lauren's got it right side. Nice take. Shot, little strong rebound. Seeley inside. Put back, no. Rebound fought for. Seeley had it, fell down, and lost it. Taken away by Concordia. Now a steal by Utsi. And inside to Seeley, and a whistle and a foul call.
It's going to be the 4th foul on Concordia, as they'll put it on Rundis. Her first.
14 fouls, 4 players with 1 apiece. Here with 1:27 to go in the first quarter. Here's Utsi, right corner with it. Off on the wing to Kaylin Seeley, far side to Speck. Oren inside on the kick out. Plays it to McDowell. McDowell dribbling through traffic. Off to Seeley in the far corner. Kaylin up top to Horning. Near side circle, McDowell. 10-6 our game. McDowell down low to Speck. Good defense here by Concordia. Speck gets free in the lane. Jump stop, in and out, no good. Caught the lip and wouldn't stay in. Rebound Concordia.
Yeah, Concordia, they're running man-to-man, but they are really sagging off. So, I mean, there's just white jerseys filling the lane today.
That's a good-looking shot by Lauren. Just wouldn't stick. 47 seconds left in this quarter. Here's a drive by Bouchard.
Great block.
All blocked in there.
I think it was Horning that got the block.
Horning got a hand on it. And taken away by the Crusaders. Buhler the other way. Seeley, far side. 31 seconds left here in quarter number 1. Lauren driving right side lane line to the bucket. Missed the shot, but a foul. And that'll put the senior big at the line. Lauren, 60% on the year, looking for her first points today.
Yeah, and good to see Lauren finally get rewarded with some free throws, because Carson, she's done a good job of attacking the basket, but just hadn't been able to finish at the rim or get fouled.
Yeah, it's been a great matchup to watch her down low, trying to get around Chloe Conway.
It's the first. That foul, the second on Conway, 5th team foul. And Conway comes out of the lineup, replaced by Carly Carlgren, a 5'8" freshman. Second at the line, too strong. Rebound Concordia. 11-6, Buhler by 5. Crusaders the other way. Gets set on defense to our left. Reynolds has it out high off a screen. Set by Rundis. Picked up by Seeley, far side circle. Off to Acree. Kicks it far corner. Now left side Reynolds. Reynolds on a drive. Shot at the buzzer. They going to count it?
No. They better not. She walked beforehand.
No bucket. And that'll get us to the end of the first. Here's score Buhler 11 and Concordia 6 here in the 5th place game from the SIT. We're back in 1 minute on HKFM of the Crusader Sports Network.
Fastest, most reliable internet service to rural towns in our region. And we back it up with the friendliest customer service based right out of Buhler. With our fully fiber optic network, IdeaTech customers can enjoy speeds faster than those in the largest cities in the U.S., serving small communities in South Central Kansas and select parts of Hutchinson. Visit IdeaTech.com or call us at 620-543-5000 to learn more.
At Dix Phillips 66, our family has kept motorists on the road for nearly 60 years. Hi, this is Janet Dick, inviting you to stop by our locally owned station at 1215 East 4th in Hutch. Dix offers top-tier gasoline, grab-and-go food options, and friendly service. Wherever you're headed, every journey begins with a stop at Dix Phillips 66, 4th and Stevens in Hutch.
Newfeld's Flooring, your experts in design and installation of carpet, tile, wood, and vinyl floor covering. Proudly sponsoring Buhler High School activities, Newfeld's Flooring in downtown Buhler.
You're listening to Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
And back here at the final day of the SIT in Salina, Buhler 11, Concordia 6 after 1. And the Panthers with the ball to start the second quarter. Here is Reynolds with it out high. Seeley, Horning, and now they call traveling on to Zoe Bouchard. Yutzi, McDowell, and Hainan, the 5 on the floor for the Crusaders as Concordia picks up their 7th turnover in the first half.
Well, you can see when Buhler limits turnovers just how much smoother the game goes.
Ooh. A near over and back on an errant pass. Seeley saves it. Plays it off in the far corner to Horning. Tearing up top to Kaylin. She'll try the open 3, missed. Rebound Mallory Hainan.
Nice offensive rebound by Hainan.
Plays it off to Paige McDowell, near side Yutzi. Abby's going to drive, kicks to Horning. Taryn. And called for the double dribble. Just the 2nd turnover on the Crusaders. Substitutions here. Alex Hutton returns. And here comes Marin Lackey for the first time. Lackey got herself out of her shooting slump with a 3 last night. 5'5" junior guard. 11-6, Buhler by 5.
Either side has scored here in this early portion of the 2nd quarter.
There's a drive and a shot blocked from behind by Hainan on Karlgren. And then the other way, the inbound play mishandled, and Buhler will give it right back.
Yeah, Marin unfortunately just dribbled it off her foot, it looked like.
That's a great defensive play from behind by Hainan.
Yes, great block. Alex Hutton continues to do a good job just defensively.
Panthers try to get it back to a 1-possession game. They'll try an open 3. That misses. Back iron by Bouchard. Rebound. Stick back no by Rundus. Rebound and a tie-up. And Buhler ball on the arrow.
Yeah, Hutton keeping those quick hands going, guys. I mean, she is just a bulldog today defensively.
You know, the thing that impresses me about Alex is she does all that work and she doesn't make it look hard.
No.
She never breaks a sweat. Horning for 3. Yes! Boy, if they... And we just got a warning now. That I have seen that in high school basketball. It is a rule.
Yes, I know they can.
The offensive team after a score cannot touch the ball.
But that one official, I don't know. Some kid from Buhler must have been mean to him at one point in his childhood because he has just been calling everything he could.
There's a deflection by Hainan. I've seen a kid in a game before do it more than once and get a technical.
Yeah. Well, I know it's technically, yeah, but just this guy likes the attention.
And it's not a, it's one of those funny rules. There's a jumper in the lane, missed by Rundus. Rebound in the air and out of bounds off Concordia. It's one of those funny rules. I don't know who touched it. A lot of times you're just trying to grab it and hand it to the official.
Yes.
You're not
yes.
trying anything malicious, but it is a rule.
Yeah, it's one thing. Usually officials only make a big deal if somebody in a late game situation is kind of throwing it away to try to kill clock.
Boy, Hainan tried a nice pass in the lane to Hutton, but Alex had to go off her hand, stole it away by Concordia. Yeah, if you're trying to be intentionally malicious about it, I understand. There's a drive, pull up in the lane, missed by Kendall Reynolds. She's really been frustrated here in this first half. Hutton loose on the deck, trying to save the rebound.
Hey.
They're going to say, I think another.
We will take that gift.
Another instance where I think that went off Alex Hutton out of bounds, but they're going to give the ball back to Buhler. McDowell and Specht return for the Crusaders. Lackey and Yutzi come out. 14-6, Buhler by 8. Buhler currently here on a 9-0 run. Hainan inside has her shot blocked from behind by Rundus. Out of bounds, they'll call that off the Crusaders.
And that's one that looked.
Horning off into the low post inside, and Rundus was the meat in the sign where she shoots 85%. 9-0 Buhler run.
Impressed with how defensive.
Horning gets tied up. All of those turns.
Yes. His presence be felt.
That was almost a great pass in the lane to Crusaders. 14-8. Here's Horning.
So the senior. I almost feel like field goal make.
Quarter. Hutton, that'll be the second on
Straight up
here. And her first is good. Now just
Reynolds gets some
far side to McDowell. 2 over. Well, Crusader basketball today brought to you in part by Panthers shot it back. No by Seeley. Now McDowell's going to drive in hard to the basket. Team's 7th. Here is Kansas. Humphrey Family Farm and Fleet Services. Online at Rod's Tire. 5-point game. Our coverage today. Originally, that is going to put them back at the line. It's done well at the free throw line. College. Right side. Out front to Emmy Stallman. Near side McDowell. Page will drive. Goes to the bucket. And in and out, no good. Rebound put back. Stallman too strong. Rebound tapped out to Seeley. Great effort by McDowell.
Yes, McDowell nearly finished in there.
Boy, she's playing so hard. Love it. Up top, Horning. Near side, McDowell. Be tempted to hope for a final shot here, huh?
Yes, it would. I mean, with it being a low-scoring game.
51 seconds left. Limit Concordia's opportunities. Horning will try a 3. In and out, no good. Rebound Concordia, and they could tie with a 3. 17-14. Carly Carlgren dribbles it up the floor to Kendall Reynolds. Reynolds up near the timeline, guarded by the sophomore Seeley. Off a screen. Reynolds rolls to the right block, cut off by Horning. Great defense by Taryn, and she forces a turnover.
Whale of a job by Taryn Horning. You know, she's been playing with some fire today. It's like that one play a few minutes ago really kind of got her going.
Yeah, it's like 6 foot of gusto and a 5'1" frame, and now the ball knocked loose on Buhler's end. They call the arrow. Jump ball possession to Concordia.
Rats, so that'll give it back to Concordia. They might get the last crack.
11.6 on the clock. It'll be Bouchard at midcourt to inbound. Behind the timeline to Kendall Reynolds. There's the screen. Reynolds rolls. Drops off to Bouchard in the lane. Missed the shot. Rebound. Put back by Carlgren. No. Rebound Seeley, and that'll get us to halftime. Well, Concordia, I don't know if you fellas have noticed, but they run the same play a lot.
Yes.
It's the screen and roll. Trying to really get Reynolds in the game going and get her to the basket. But Buhler, I told you, weather the storm in the second quarter with starters in foul trouble. And they were able to do that, and they take the lead to the locker room at halftime. 17-14 over Concordia. Crusader basketball brought to you in part by Rise Up Reno Prevention Network, by the Prairie Bank of Kansas, also by Withco Steel Products, by Erickson Custom Building, and by HCU Investment and Insurance Services. We are at halftime. Get stats to the first half and other scores coming up. Our network halftime report is next, live in studio here on HKFM and the Crusader Sports Network.
Exclusive coverage of Crusader basketball on HKFM. Stay tuned for tonight's Prairie Bank of Kansas halftime report. Prairie Bank of Kansas, serving Central Kansas since 1886. The road ahead was built for radial. Farm Hard Rewards is going on now at your local certified Firestone Ag tire dealer. Stop in before April 30th and buy 2 or more Firestone Ag radial tires for one big instant discount. These opportunities don't come around often, so get into Rod's Tire and Service in Hillsboro to take advantage of Farm Hard Rewards. Terms, conditions, and limitations apply. For full details, visit firestoneag.com. Your one-stop, complete source for Firestone tires. Rod's Tire and Service in Hillsboro.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Hutchinson, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Sheila Metzger, agent at the Sheila Metzger Agency. Call me at 665-0400 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance.
If you need a piece of metal or an angle for a small project or a complete fabrication project done, call us at Johnson Sheet Metal or stop by 512 South Main in Hutchinson. We know metal. Hi, this is Sarah Johnson, and my My family has been in business for 99 years. With a huge stock of different sheets, shapes of steel, stainless, galvanized, and aluminum, Johnson Sheet Metal has what you need. We cut to size, bend, roll, punch, or weld to your specifications, and can make your ag replacement panels too. Call us today. Johnson Sheet Metal, 620-662-0224.
A guilty plea was entered Friday in connection with an April 2017 crash on the south edge of South Hutchinson that took the life of Stephanie Futrall of Wichita. Benjamin Muzzini, who was to have faced a jury trial later this week, pled guilty Friday to involuntary manslaughter while under the influence of alcohol or drugs under an agreement, where Muzzini pled to the second of 3 alternate charges filed in the case, the most severe being second-degree murder. Muzzini and Futrall were returning from an entertainment place in Derby when Muzzini lost control of his vehicle on K-1496, which rolled several times. A blood alcohol test nearly 3 hours after the accident indicated a blood alcohol content just below the legal limit for intoxication, but also found the presence of the active ingredient of marijuana. Sentencing set for April 2nd, this to allow Muzzini to undergo an anticipated surgery. The plea agreement allows Muzzini's attorney to argue for a departure from a recommended 38-month prison sentence, which would apply if he has no prior convictions. At Tuesday's Hutchinson City Council meeting, Lauren Taylor, Christopher Wietrick, and Greg Holmes were appointed to the Hutchinson-Reno Arts and Humanities Council. Taylor and Wietrick have been filling unexpired terms on the Arts and Humanities Council. Holmes will be a new member. The council approved Cultural Activity Fund subsidy agreements with the Emancipation Day Committee, Family Community Theater, and the Hutchinson Municipal Band Association, and a new 5-year lease agreement with a 5-year option with the Airport Steakhouse, which this year, by the way, marks 70 years of business, dating from when the current terminal building was constructed in 1951. It also, by the way, is one of the longest continuously operating independent restaurants in Hutchinson. Approval was also given to the final plat for the Grace Arbor addition and a replat of 3 properties in the 200 block of East 11th. A chance of drizzle late overnight, cloudy tonight, a low 34. For Sunday, mostly cloudy, a high 41. A mixture of rain, snow, freezing rain, and sleet moving in late Sunday night. Look for a low of 28. For Monday, snow and freezing rain. Could be some rain late afternoon on Monday. Look for a high around 34. More news anytime at adastraradio.com. I'm Lucky Kid.
Stream tonight's game live on your smartphone or tablet with the Ad Astra Radio app and on your smart speaker with TuneIn. Powered by Next Tech Wireless. You're listening to the Prairie Bank of Kansas Halftime Report.
As your community bank, Prairie Bank of Kansas is always looking for ways to make banking more convenient, like e-statements. Eliminate the need to file your monthly statements. Now you can be notified the moment your statement is available and easily access it online. Sign up for e-statements online at prairiebankks.com or visit one of our locations in Stafford, Buhler, Inman, or Hutchinson. Prairie Bank of Kansas. How banking should be.
Did you know that the evaporated salt produced at your local Cargill salt facility is among the purest of all salts? Cargill Salt of Hutch is proud to support the schools of Reno County. Collaborate, create, succeed. Cargill Salt of Hutchinson.
Rise Up Reno and Donna Davis want to remind you that prevention matters. Prevention is having goals, holding leadership roles, and being connected to the community.
Early prevention efforts can help us make our community and our economy better and healthier by keeping young people engaged in productive accomplishments, not addiction.
Rise Up Reno is prevention. Rise up, Reno.
You're listening to Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
And we're back here on our Prairie Bank of Kansas halftime report. Let's go inside the numbers to the first half. Brought to you by Adams Brown Strategic Allies and CPAs, proudly serving businesses in Kansas for the past 70 years. Well, Concordia led with the opening shot, 2-0. That was their only lead in this game. And Buhler stretched it out to a 5-point lead after one, 11-6. Led at 1 point by 8 in the second quarter at 14-6. Then Panthers whittling away, cut that down to 3 here at halftime. 17-14. So they outscored Buhler by 2, 8-6 in the second quarter. 10 turnovers on each team in the first half. Concordia really, the second quarter, all of their points came at the free throw line. They did not have a field goal in the second quarter. They got 4 free throws from Taryn Rundis, 2 from Kendall Reynolds, and a 2 from Zoe Bichard. So they're 8 of 8 in the first half. Buhler just 2 of 6 from the charity stripe in the first half. Scoring, Taryn Rundis with 6 for Concordia, Kendall Reynolds with 4, Hannah Akeroy with 2, and Zoe Bichard with 2. Taryn Horning, second straight night where she's the leading scorer so far, 8 points. A couple of trays for the Crusaders. Hammy Madison with 3, Paige McDowell with 1, Lauren Specht with 1, Abby Utsi with 2, and Alex Hutton with 2 in the first half. 17-14 at halftime, second half coming up here from Salina South Middle School on HKFM and the Crusader Sports Network.
Find Prairie Bank of Kansas online at prairiebankks.com. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Crusader basketball on HKFM.
For more than 90 years, Hutchinson Community College has been the premier 2-year educational institution in Kansas, offering the highest quality education at an exceptional value. Schedule a personal campus tour today to learn more about what we have to offer. Visit hutchcc.edu/admissions for more information.
Is it time for a fundraiser? As you consider the best way to raise dollars for your organization, think of Yoder Meats. Our snack stick fundraiser is easy to manage and low cost to get started. Yoder Meats snack sticks are shelf stable, come in 12 different delicious flavors, and provide a great return. Give us a call at 620-465-3807 or email snacksticks@yodermeatsks.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for the latest information and updates on our weekend specials. Taste the old-fashioned flavor at Yoder Meats in Yoder and 3 locations in Wichita.
Game day is a big deal in our house. We don't just go to watch and cheer, we live and breathe it. Our squad is full of passion, snacks, and spirit, and we needed a car that could do more than transport us. We needed to participate with us. Midway Motors helped us find the winning ride for pre-gaming to post-game celebrations and everything in between. Midway Motors, for every mile of life. Find your game day car at midwaymotors.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dal Hunt with Buhler Dental Care. At Buhler Dental Care, we have great registered hygienists to help schedule your family for convenience. You will receive high-quality dental care and build a positive relationship with our experienced staff in a pleasant and reassuring atmosphere. We like to have some fun with you and get to know you while you spend time with us. So be sure to give us a call at 620-543-2768 or email us at drdaldds@gmail.com. Buhler Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch.
You're listening to Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Buhler with its starting 5 to start the third quarter. Shot inside, Lauren Specht missed. Follows her shot with a putback that goes. First field goal of the day for Lauren.
Great start for the Lady Crusaders, getting a bucket on their first possession of the second half.
So Madison, Horning, Specht, Haanen, and Hutton for Buhler. Bouchard, Akeroy, Conway, Reynolds, and Rundis for the Concordia Panthers. A couple updates coming in our Buhler Dental Care scoreboard. All 4 girls finals today being played at 1 o'clock from the SIT. Shot at the foul line missed by Concordia. It's missed by Rundis. Rebound Madison ahead to Horning. To Haanen. Jumper missed. Rebound Hutton inside. Putback missed. Rebound Concordia.
Rats, that would have been a great way for the Crusaders to start off scoring on their first 2 possessions of the second half.
Liberal leading Salina Central in girls play at the half, 30-28. That's other score in our Buhler Dental Care scoreboard here from the SIT today. 19-14. That is the championship game in the tournament. Well, that was a travel inside by Conway, missed the shot, and then she committed a foul on the rebound.
Yeah, that I was groaning because the walk was so evident.
Missed the shot, but then went for the loose ball rebound and committed the foul. That'll be the first team foul of the second half on Concordia. And
still haven't put it on the board on which player, though.
It's got to be on Conway.
Conway Twitty?
Now the officials are discussing it. They're going to put it on Bouchard, her second. The referees were in disagreement about who the foul was on.
Well, we'll see if we can make some hay here.
Hainan in the corner to Madison. Out front to Hutton. Off to Specht. Off the bounce to Emily Madison. She'll set up for a three. In and out, no good. Rebound. Lauren cleaning up the glass. Shot short, but a foul. That should be on Conway from behind.
And I tell you what, Specht did a nice job kind of setting that series up. She set a nice screen and then rolled down to the bucket, got the offensive board, and gets fouled on the way up.
That'll be the third on Chloe Conway. Lauren Specht at the line for the second time. And the first free throw is good. For more than 90 years, Hutchinson Community College has offered the highest quality education at an exceptional value. It's not too late to get enrolled, with classes starting throughout the semester. Online at hutcc.edu. Specht 2 of 2 at the stripe. 21-14. Buhler has stretched the lead back out to 7 here with 6:06 to play in the third. Off a screen. Here is Bouchard. Ball poked away. Really very simple offense. Just a screen and roll.
Yes.
The Concordia runs almost every possession.
Great hands that time by Alexis Hutton, batting another pass away.
I feel like we've said that at one point or another today.
Sure, her hands have been all over the place in a good way.
Here is Horning. Horning being shadowed in the corner, trapped by Bouchard. And Coach Mitchell-Stetter will call a timeout to avoid a turnover. 5:49 to go in the third. Buhler 21, Concordia 14. We're back in 30 seconds on HKFM and the Crusaders Sports Network.
Serving Central Kansas from their locations in Moundridge and Buhler. Take control of your accounts and sign up for online banking at mkcu.com with features like remote capture deposit and online bill pay. Member owned and proudly supporting Crusader arts, athletics, and academics. Mid-Kansas Credit Union at 200 West 2nd in Buhler and in Moundridge. Member NCUA.
You're listening to Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
You know, we had that gorgeous weather on Thursday back here at 21-14. It is cold outside today.
Yeah. Cold, overcast.
There's
Chicken
Madison.
noodle soup kind of day.
Far side circle. Like inside. And a pass batted and stolen away.
10th turnover overall of the day for the Lady Crusaders.
I'll give you a tip on the best soup you'll ever eat. As Concordia works it, I don't know what that has to do with basketball, but into Reynolds. Near side is Rondas. She drives, and Alex picks up a foul. I think that should be the third on Hutton. Right baseline. The Wisconsin cheese soup at Cinnamon's Deli in Wichita is best soup you'll ever eat. I'm just throwing that out there.
Matter of opinion.
Here's Bouchard in the lane. Shot in and out, no good. Rebound loose on the deck. Picked up by Hutton. And she had a foot on the baseline when she picked it up.
Good hustle play made by Alex to scoop it up. Just unfortunate that heel was on the baseline.
You can't say it's not the best if you've never had it. You're a chicken noodle soup kind of guy?
Heck yeah.
All day. There's a travel on Carly Carlgord. Now, we're not talking like chicken noodle soup in a can, are we?
No.
That's not soup.
My wife makes some good stuff.
There you go. Soup in a can, just, 21-14, Buhler by 7. You never know what we might talk about.
Yep.
There's a long pass in, Hutton to Specht. Lauren lost it. Active hands in there. Good defense that time by Hannah Acree. And the Panthers have it back the other way.
Concordia has yet to score in this second half. Let's keep it going.
Buhler has 3 turnovers now. Concordia will give it back the other way. Pass goes errantly out of bounds near midcourt.
Well, we're on pace, fellas, to keep them down near that 30 mark overall, and you're going to win a lot of games if you play that good a defense. Rats.
Second time in a row that entry pass has not gone where it was intended. Stole it off, looking inside to Specht. And Concordia back the other way, trying to get closer than 7. Shot inside, missed by Rondas. Rebound Buhler. Here comes Madison up the floor into traffic, and they call her for a travel.
Yeah, her pivot foot just drug ever so slightly.
There's now 5 turnovers in the first 4 minutes of this third quarter on the Crusaders. Those are the kinds of things that get you in trouble. Concordia the other way. Panthers still have not been able to answer. As the ball is knocked loose, saved by Concordia. Bouchard's got it. She'll pull up in the lane. Jumper missed. Rebound loose on the deck. Haanen gets tied up with Karlgren. And on the jump ball, possession to Concordia.
Yeah, good hustle inside by Haanen. As we're under 4 to go here in this third quarter.
Shot at the elbow, missed. And a rebound and a foul. I think they're going to get Haanen on the shot by Rundis. And that is going to put Rundis at the line for 2, and that'll be the second on Mallory.
And unfortunately, Rundis is the 86% free throw shooter that is 4 for 4 today.
Well, she's got to miss eventually, right?
And I hope the more I talk about her good free throw shooting.
Well, we're live from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth today. Online at AllenSamuelsHutch.com. Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come by, let's be friends. 21-16 with 2 at the line for Rundis. And it's a 5-point game. Horning, Taryn for 3, missed. Rebound Concordia. Panthers back the other way, left to right. Here is Hannah Akery, far side. Off to Bouchard for 3, missed front iron. Long rebound of the corner, out of bounds. It'll be Buhler ball as Abby Utsi returns. And in for Mallory Haanen.
If I believe so, that's one of the first substitutions.
That is the first of the second half. Buhler ball up 5, 3:28 to go in the third. Madison with the drive, there it is, good for 2.
Nice.
Love that drive by Amy.
Yeah, she had some nice drives last night, and they win against Abilene. Good to see her get it going here today.
23-16, Concordia the other way. Karlgren inside Rundis, and Utsi fouls Rundis.
And so Rundis will go to the line now for the 4th time. Luckily, that's just Utsi's second.
Rundis 6 of 6 at the line, and there's her first miss.
Yay.
You had to jinx her.
She is human.
Crusader basketball brought to you by the Bruce Isaacson Agency, by Ideatech, Apple Lane Animal Hospital, missed them both, by Phoenix Restoration, and by Buhler Booster Club. Another jump ball. How many jump balls have we had today?
Been a few, Carson, hadn't there?
Just a few.
And it'll be Buhler ball on the arrow. Crusaders the other way. Here comes Emily Madison, senior point guard. Off the screen up top to Alex Hutton. Far side, Taryn Horning. Taryn with 8 to lead Buhler in the first half. Plays it to Utsi. Abby will drive. Oh, lost it. And loose on the deck. And they're going to call a travel. Zoe Bouchard did the splits there.
Yeah.
Ouch. Mallory Haanen returns. Abby Utsi out for Buhler. Crusaders will keep it after the travel on Concordia. So we traded turnovers. And Alex Hutton plays it to Haanen. In the lane, shot blocked. Good active hands by Kendall Reynolds. Concordia with a rebound the other way. 2:29 to go in the third, and now Alex Hutton in a wrestling match with Zoe Bouchard. And boy, they wanted the tie up there, but they're going to get the foul on Alex.
And that's a big one, as that's her 4th.
So Hutton will go to the bench.
We might not see her the rest of the third.
Replaced by Kaylin Seeley. Concordia down 7 with the ball, 23-16, and a moving screen on, I think that's going to be on Taryn Rundis.
Yeah, I don't know if that was influenced by what Coach Mitchelstetter just said, but she told her girls, she said, they're calling everything against us. Just play the game.
That's why I'm not very good at sports. Always had everything called against me. Here's Seeley up top. Madison poked away. Loose on the deck. Picked up by Concordia. Akery's got it. 2 minutes to go. Drive. Karlgren missed in the lane. Rebound.
Great
taken
job
by Haanen. They're going to call it another jump ball.
But I tell you, in a game where
Good grief.
Buhler's an aggressive team, so I'm going to take a game where they call out to jump balls, because if they called fouls a bunch, we'd be in some serious trouble.
Jaron Nordell, 5'9" junior, checks into the Concordia lineup now. Panthers retain possession on the arrow. Inside, Reynolds, in and out. Well, she's got to be so frustrated today.
Yeah, she's not scored in the second half, only 4 points.
Can't get the shot to fall. Buhler with a rebound the other way. Taryn Horning up top. Little T dishes off to Seeley. Inside Madison, pass. And deflected out of bounds.
It was a good look. Madison had kind of snuck behind the defender and was waiting on the near block, but the pass got tipped ever so slightly by one of the Panthers from Concordia.
Amy will play it in off the left block. Off to Seeley. Kalen at the foul line. Shoots the jumper. Short. Long rebound. Track it down. And a
great job by Horning.
Jump ball. We might set a record today.
Yes.
Tournament record for jump balls.
Well, can you fellas imagine if we were playing the old school days before the alternating possession era? The officials' arms would get tired.
Buhler ball this time of the arrow. Seeley's got it inbounds, far side. Kalen dribbling from right to left up top. Horning feeds it to Madison. 1:07 to go in the third. Haynen long, too good.
Banks at home, first bucket of the night for Mallory. Stretches the lead out to 9.
Largest lead, 56 seconds to go here in the third. 25-16, turnover the other way on Concordia.
Great job by the Lady Crusaders.
Emily ahead to Haynen. Too strong. And out of bounds. Well, it's one of those passes where because your momentum is going the other way, you got to take a little bit off of it.
Yeah. Kind of a bridge too far that time. I know Buhler was happy getting the turnover, trying to get a fast break opportunity at the other end.
Good defense by the Maroon crew today. 25-16. Horning on Bouchard. Bouchard baseline, shoots over her. And they're going to call a holding foul inside on Lauren Specht on the rebound.
Wow. Initially they were going to call a jump ball, but then you talk about the coaching influencing things. The Concordia bench was going nuts about a foul.
And Lauren will come out, replaced by Abby Utsi. 29 seconds left. Third on Lauren, and there's another foul. And that is going to put Reynolds at the line.
And we do not want Concordia at the free throw line. If you remember back to the first half, I mean, that's what kept Concordia in the game, was knocking down all the free throws.
Well, they're 0 for their last 2. Reynolds hits the first here. Crusader basketball brought to you in part by Cargill Salt, by Countryside Feed, Rod's Tire and Service, by Yoder Meats, and by Crable Tree Clearing. Kendall Reynolds hits a pair at the line. She's got 6 points today, 25-18, lead is 7. 22.4 on the clock in the third quarter. Now 3 Crusaders with 3 or more fouls, Specht with 3, and Hutton with 4. Kaylin Seeley up high against Concordia's man defense. Far side to Emily Madison, 4 seconds on the clock. Amy drives, cut off to Utsi, and they'll not get a shot off before the end of the third quarter. So Buhler has not trailed since it was 2-0 early. Lead by as many as 9 in the third. They're up 7 here going to the fourth. Your score 25-18. Back with the fourth quarter in 60 seconds on HKFM and the Crusader Sports Network.
Hospital would like to wish the Buhler Crusader basketball teams a healthy and successful season. The same level of hard work, dedication, and commitment to excel on the court is what we do at Appalachian Animal Hospital. We continue to invest in new diagnostics and technology to make every effort to give you and your pet the best care possible. Go Crusaders!
Stock number J1509 OAC with Chrysler Capital, 0 down, 84 months. See dealer for details. Allen Samuels and Hutch has just announced their New Year, New Ride event. No money down, plus $1,000 in bonus cash rebates gets you a new 2020 Jeep Renegade for under $320 a month. It's a true sign and drive event, only at Allen Samuels and Hutch, located on the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine, open all the time online at allensamuelshutch.com. And as Mr. Samuels always says,
come by, let's be friends. You're listening to Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
Concordia ball here to start the fourth quarter. Down by 7. And they're going to call a foul, but I saw traveling.
Yeah.
That is going to put Kendall Reynolds back at the free throw line, as that is the second on Abby Utsi. Utsi, Madison, Heyman, Horning, and Seeley. 2 at the line for Kendall Reynolds. She's not missed today, well, until then. Actually,
thank you, Aaron.
They did not call that a shooting foul. They called that a 1-and-1. As that is the 7th team foul on Buhler, but Heyman lost the rebound, tapped it out of bounds. It'll be Concordia ball. Back to Reynolds. At the elbow, jumper missed by Rundas. Rebound, Heyman.
Great job by Mallory getting the defensive board.
End of 3 in the girls' championship game. Liberal now all over Salina Central. 51-37. Here's a jumper missed by the Crusaders. Rebound inside, and a foul called on Concordia. That is going to go against Kendall Reynolds. And that'll be her second, team's 4th. Halftime, Abilene leads Wichita West in the 7th place game, 17-4. Wow.
Low scoring game.
Entry pass, looking in the lane to Seeley, and that is deflected back out of bounds.
But who knows who Wichita West brought today? They might have recruited some kids out of the halls.
Interesting. I don't remember that when we played them on day 3 a couple of years ago, and half their roster wasn't there. Lauren Specht is going to return here for Buhler. Abby Utsi will go out. Lauren with those 3 fouls. Madison far side to inbound. 7:33 left in the game, 25-18 Crusaders. Hammy's got it, right side circle, near side to Kaylin Seeley. Off to Specht, far side Madison. Up top Horning. Guys game coming up at 3 o'clock today from Salina Central. They take on Liberal in the 3rd place game. Seeley dribbling through traffic. The sophomore off to Horning, and a reach-in foul. Charge to Zoe Bichard.
It's Bichard's 3rd.
Got caught with her hand in the cookie jar that time.
Thought for a moment they called a double dribble on.
I've not seen this before. That's the kind of the motion with the hands back and forth by the official.
I thought they called a double dribble from that, and I was kind of shocked.
Horning inbounds to Madison. Hammy for 3, missed, back iron, rebound, Heyman. Good job by Mallory on the boards. Buhler will reset with 6:52 left. Here is Madison. Screen set by Lauren. 3, got it! Madison, 2nd tray of the game.
Great big bucket by Madison. Stretches the lead to the largest of the afternoon at 10.
6:32 left in the game. The other way, Carlgren, count the bucket. No, that is, the freshman. And a foul, her first points today. Carly Carlgren, 5'8" freshman. Foul the second on Taryn Horning.
Well, and you really just have to feel like about the only way Concordia is going to get back in this game is if they just start getting to the foul line.
Well, Carly, 4th different Panther to shoot at the line today and make at least 1 free throw. And converts on the 3-point play, 28-21. 7-point game again. Buhler the other way, 6:18 to go. Specht off to Madison. Madison left side circle. Hammy, and another reach-in foul on Zoe Bichard.
That's her 4th.
16 fouls now on the Panthers. Here is Hannah Akery to check back in.
And that'll get Bichard out.
Bichard is out.
And Bichard's one of the best perimeter defenders that Concordia has. So see if that frees open the Lady Crusaders for a 3 or 2.
Addison to play it in to Horning. Tearing up top against the Panthers man defense. Spins her way into the lane, fell down. And yet another jump ball. This time the alternate arrow to the Crusaders.
Catch a break that time. As we lost it, Concordia got it, but then we were lucky to get the tie up.
One thing you got to remember, this is the third game in 3 days, and you're going to start to get tired. 6:08 left, timeout on the floor, 28-21, Buhler by 7. And a full timeout by the Crusaders. So we'll step aside, back in 60 seconds on HKFM and the Crusaders Sports Network.
Ray with Ray & Sons Roofing Company, and today I brought our 4-year-old grandson, Brogan. Brogan, did you know Ray & Sons Roofing is 80 years old this year? Do you know what that means?
No, Papa.
It means we have a lot of experience. Brogan, did you know we have been the best of the best every year? You know what that means?
What, Papa?
People trust us, and that's a very good thing. For a free inspection or estimate, go to rayandsons.com.
Roof the right way, the right way.
Do you bleed maroon and white? Do you want to help the students of BHS in their extracurricular activities? The Buhler High Booster Club helps support hundreds of students each year. To join, stop by the Buhler Closet at any home game or email BuhlerBoosterClub@gmail.com.
Parking lots and driveways can be expensive to install. This is Derek Fees. Let APAC Kansas Shears Division help you properly maintain these investments. Patching, crack filling, sealing, and striping are just some of the services we provide. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112.
You're listening to Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
Out of the timeout, Madison for 3, missed. They might get Hainan over the back with a foul here on the rebound.
Tough break for the Crusaders, as it will put Concordia on the line yet again.
Mallory Hainan picks up her third, 5:56 left. And Kendall Reynolds, 4 of 5 today. Wait, how about this? You realize that Concordia's only points since the first quarter have come at the free throw line?
I believe it.
Check that. They have one field goal. Carlgren hit that that jumper. They have one jumper.
And then she got fouled on it and got a free throw.
They have one field goal that did not come in the first quarter today. And Reynolds goes 1 of 2, 28-22. That is amazing, and yet it's only a 6-point game.
Yeah. Well, Buhler's just been able to maintain that ever so slight advantage. You know, the biggest it's been is 10, and hopefully we can just...
Concordia stayed in it at the free throw line. Here is Seeley. Far side circle up top, Madison. Screen set by Lauren. Emily plays it off, right side circle to Speck. Lauren drives, kicks. Seeley long 2, missed front iron. Rebound Concordia. 5:10 left. Buhler off until Tuesday when they'll play Solana South for a second time in 2 weeks. Lost to the Cougars on Thursday in the first round. Carlgren with a drive, shot in and out, missed. Rebound Buhler.
And they continue to just have that one field goal.
One field goal since the first quarter.
Crazy statistic anomaly. Or you could say the Crusaders have played great
defense.
No, and we really have played good defense. I mean,
absolutely.
You hold an opponent to 22 points, and you're in the fourth quarter, you are playing some D.
Here is Seeley into Speck. Lauren got free. Oh, she lost the ball. Well, she did a great job of fighting free of the double team to the bucket and just slipped out of her hands. Speck the other way. Seeley comes out. And Alex Hutton back in.
So Alex has got to play smart here down the home stretch. We need her on the floor.
25 left, 28-22. Kendall Reynolds. They set the screen out high. Hutton cuts her off. Outside to Rundus, into Reynolds. Bucket good.
Reynolds got posted up inside and has a good look over the top of Hutton.
28-24, 4-point game. Concordia making some noise. Madison the drive, shot wouldn't fall. And a rebound
Yeah, you saw it, Carson.
Goodness gracious.
Two Concordia gals were fighting each other there.
Timeout Concordia. Panthers within 4. Closest they've been since it was a 3-point game at halftime. 3:54 left, 28-24 Buhler. We're back in half a minute on HKFM and the Crusaders Sports Network.
Fans, all great teams include a great defensive strategy. That's what insurance is all about. Strategy to defend you, your family, and your possessions. This is Jordan Fee. I'm proud to help our clients plan their strategy of protection through the broad range of services we offer at Fee Insurance Group. Call to find out how we can protect your health, life, property, business, and even your retirement savings. Since 1883, we've been here to stand between you and risk.
Visit feeinsurancegroup.com, your local trusted choice agent.
You're listening to Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
All right, 3:54 left here from South Middle School. The girls' 5th place game. Concordia with the ball down 4. It was a 3-point game at halftime. Buhler led briefly by 10 at the start of this quarter. Now the ball knocked loose, and Alex Hutton diving on the floor for it. And I think she just fouled out of the game.
Tough break for the Lady Crusaders.
Alex will pick up her 5th foul, and Seeley will come back in.
So Alex's day will finish with just a bucket, but man, her defensive presence today has been felt.
So Reynolds back at the line. Free throw missed.
Reynolds has now missed 2 in a row from the stripe.
13 points at the free throw line today for Concordia. 1 of 2, and it's a 3-point game. No pressure. 28-25. Buhler the other way. Seeley's got it. 3:32 left. Off to Specht. Lauren.
Wow, looked like
another turnover.
Reached in that time, no call.
Panthers down a possession. Here comes Reynolds. Off to. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me?
She went right at Lauren Specht. And Lauren looked like she was pretty straight up.
They called that foul before there was ever even any contact. And they're going to give her 2 shots at the line.
Akery only a 37% free throw shooter on the year for Concordia, but she knocks down the first.
One-point game, 28-27. Buhler with just 3 points in the 4th quarter so far. They need a basket. 3:05 left. Madison off a screen by Haynen. And a timeout, Buhler. 3 minutes left. 1-point game. Buhler up 28-27. It's a full timeout. We're back in a minute. Crusader basketball on HKFM and the Crusader Sports Network.
In the house?
A swimming pool?
Are your lights flickering?
Call Schmidt Electric.
That's Schmidt Electric. 620-960-6755. Schmidt Electric will take care of all your electrical needs.
Got Spock?
It's a fresh new year and a great time to check out Nextech Wireless for your business. Spend a little time with our business team and get a tailor-made wireless plan that connects just how you need it to. Sign on and we'll set you up with great technology and coverage that's supported by the best service at the best price. Let our business group earn your business. We'll show you why we're something different. Nextech Wireless for Business. Kansans supporting Kansans. 785-621-5130.
You're listening to Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
Well, Buhler needs something positive to happen here. They've got just 3 points. The 3 by Madison in this 3rd quarter. Amy out there with Specht, Seeley, Haynen, and Horning. 28-27. 5th place game, guys game headed to Central for the 3rd place matchup next. Here is Horning. Boy, got into Hornets' nest, able to get away. Seeley with a drive, the foul.
Thank you.
And Kalen will go to the line for 2.
Some monster free throws on the way for the sophomore.
That is on Chloe Conway, her
Okay.
fourth, team's seventh.
So 2 of the big dogs for Concordia now with 4 fouls.
Every foul from here on out will result in free throws. Seeley missed the first.
Hit the heel, just kind of died.
Second by the sophomore. And that is bouncing off and no good. Rebound Concordia. Concordia has not led since 2-0. They have a chance to take the lead here, down 1. 28-27. 2:36 left. Hannah Acree working it inside to Chloe Conway.
Acree was in there just kind of banging away on Speck.
Boy, they will call a foul at anything.
And that's huge because I think Lauren just fouled out. She did.
That is the 5th on Speck. If it's wow. And Emmy Stallman will check into the ball game.
So Lauren will finish out with 5 points.
Chloe Conway, a 50% foul shooter, has not been to the line yet today. This will be her first try. And it's too strong.
Well, 2 of the senior leaders for Buhler are gone, so it's going to be up to some of these other young ladies to get us across the finish line.
Between the 2 teams, just 3 field goals in the fourth quarter. Missed them both. Rebound Mallory Hainan. 2:26 left. Here comes Seeley. Plays it off to Madison at the timeline. Up top to Seeley. Kayla needs to move with the ball. Boy, she palmed it. And we're back the other way. Got to get the ball to your point guard. Some of the Buhler faithful on the other side a little displeased.
Good defense by Kaylin at the other end.
There's Concordia inside. Shot too strong by Chloe Conway.
Oh, snap.
Rebound loose. It is tapped out of bounds by Taryn Rundis.
Yeah, Madison didn't know that Rundis was right behind her. Nobody could even give the Wolf call because it was just so bang, bang. And Concordia now putting on the full court heat.
Full court pressure, Madison. Right to left across the timeline. $1:42 left. Hanley
Nice
to the near
screen.
side circle. Screen by Horning. Off to Hainan. Back to Taryn. Here's Seeley out front. Dribbling through traffic to Hainan. Jumper. Oh, missed over the backboard.
Rats.
And back the other way.
We just need a field goal so bad. Now we got to get the stop.
Well, you feel like one would do it.
Yes,
you
yes,
know? The way this game has been going.
First to 30 is going to win, maybe, fellas.
Concordia into front court. Hernandez plays it to Reynolds. Well, you know they're going to go right inside. Shot too strong. Rebound Carlgren. Put back in and out, no good. Rebound Carlgren. You can't even see her inside, and she scores it. And Concordia leads by 1 with a minute left. Horning the other way. I think they need to be aggressive to the basket. Seeley drives. Oh no, Stallman with a rebound, take it away. Now they're gonna have to foul.
You just gotta do something quickly.
And Seeley fouls Reynolds.
And unfortunately, Reynolds is not the Lady Panther you want on the line.
Oh goodness.
So Reynolds, in her last 5 free throws, just 2 of 5.
And she makes the first here. Concordia led 2-0, and this is their first lead since then. 30-28. 40 seconds left. Reynolds to make it a 3-point lead. Boy, this loss for whichever team loses is not going to feel good. Peter's down 3. You don't need a 3, but you've got to be quick here. And coach wants a timeout.
Good call on calling the timeout. You've got to make this possession count.
Well, unfortunately, offense has gotten stale in the fourth quarter. Buhler with just the one field goal. They had 8 points in the third, but they've only made one basket in the fourth quarter. And that was early. The three by Madison that made it a 10-point game. That was the first points of the third quarter. And so this is a 13-0 Concordia run here. 7 of that 13 have come at the free throw line.
So I was about to say, I mean, Concordia has done their damage on us today at the free throw line.
Crusader basketball brought to you in part by Edgar Family Dental, by Sheila Metzger Agency, by Hutch Rec, Adams Brown Strategic Allies and CPAs, and by Midway Motors. Well, I still like something going to the basket. Madison's got it. 29 seconds left. See if we can set a screen here. Concordia has clogged the lane today. You gotta go. Madison will drive inside, foul.
Okay. See, with 16.2 left.
You really desperately need both of these free throws. Akery with the foul, her second, team's 8th. And Coach Concordia wants a timeout now.
It's Madison's first trip to the line today. She's a little over 50% from the line.
Oh, and Alan Samuels of Hutch, they're dedicated to helping you find the model that best suits your needs. Check out their large inventory at AlanSamuelsHutch.com. Alan Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come by, let's be friends.
All right.
Gut check time.
Yes, it is. Well, I tell you what, of these two free throws, the first one is the most important one because you can miss the second free throw and maybe get the offensive board and then have the chance to tie.
So Madison at the line. She's got 8 points. Buhler's only points in the fourth quarter. And first free throw, no good. Stallman out, McDowell in. Buhler will be off until Tuesday when they host Salina South in the Fieldhouse. Second free throw by Amy, got it. So it's a 2-point game now. You've got to foul quickly. Got to foul now. Yep. You have to foul now. And it'll be Seeley who fouls Kendall Reynolds.
Picks up her fourth.
Well, they ran 6 seconds off the clock before that foul.
Well, Reynolds.
This will be Reynolds' 7th trip today to the free throw line.
We'll hope that she at least misses one.
First is good. 3-point game again, 32-29.
This is the
Utsi in and Seeley out.
This is the big one.
Got it. 4-point game. That should do it. Buhler up the floor. 8 seconds left. McDowell for 3. Missed. Rebound Concordia. Panthers are going to win. Well, a defining fourth quarter in a game that Buhler controlled. They controlled the game for 24 minutes today. They led by 7 at the end of 3, and they managed just 4 points in the fourth quarter, all 4 by Emily Madison. And they will go 1-2 in the SIT in 2021. 7-11 now overall. They are 3-7 on the season. They have now lost 3 of 4, and they will host Salina South, who beat them on Thursday in the opening round of this tournament on Tuesday in the Fieldhouse. Concordia improves their record to 5-5. They finished 2-1 in the tournament, and their 12th win all time at the SIT. And Concordia will be on the road coming up next week at Abilene. Your final here at South Middle School is Concordia 38 and Buhler 31, Buhler 28. Coming up, we're going to take an extended break here as we will head off to Central High School to bring you the Buhler boys, and they'll take on Liberal in the third place game of the boys side here at the SIT. So that's going to do it for now. 31-28 the final. You've been listening to Lady Crusader basketball, part of the Rod's Tire and Service midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutchinson Community College on HKFM and the Crusader Sports Network.
This is Rod from
Careless Whisper from Wham. I'm Joyce Jefferson. Super Bowl 55 will host 22,000 fans. 7,500 of those in attendance will be vaccinated healthcare workers, and they'll be attending as guests of the NFL. They did not have to pay to get tickets to attend. Now, there will be over 14,000 additional fans there, everyone social distancing, wearing masks and all that. By the way, Super Bowl tickets will cost about $3.50 per second of game clock time. The average price is now over $12,000 per seat. The lowest seat's about $8,400. The most expensive, almost $18,000 each. Accuracy matters. COVID-19 is on the rise, and an accurate thermometer is a #1 priority. The Exergen Temporal Scanner is the #1 home thermometer used and recommended by nurses because it's #1 in accuracy.
Hutchinson's 95.9 HKFM.
Save big during Super Saturday at Kohl's. Take an extra 30, 20.
Online at adastraradio.com and on the Ad Astra Radio app. The greatest hits of all time. KWHK Hutchinson, 95.9 HKFM.
The following is a presentation of the Ad Astra Sports Network. Broadcasting from the Ad Astra Radio studios. It's time for exclusive coverage of Buhler Crusader basketball. Streaming online at adastraradio.com, on your smartphone with the Ad Astra Radio app, and on your smart speaker with TuneIn. Your home for Crusader sports, HKFM.
Allen Samuels, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Hutch are proud supporters of high school sports. And of course, we are proud to support our community any way we can. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. We hope you have a fun and memorable and most of all, healthy season. Be safe. Allen Samuels, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the giant corner of Lorraine and 30th in Hutch, or online 24/7 at allensamuelshutch.com. Come by. Let's be friends.
You're listening to Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Well, a pleasant good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Salina Invitational Tournament here in Salina. Final day coverage of the 42nd annual and our boys' third place game coming up as the 5-2 Buhler Crusaders get set to take on the 3-7 Liberal Redskins here from Salina Central High School today. Hi, everybody. Aaron West alongside Carson Moeller, Chris Shank. Crusader basketball on Oldies 95.9 HKFM, streaming on the Ad Astra Radio app and on the Crusader Sports Network. Powered today by Next Tech Wireless, because you're mobile and need to stay connected. Online at nexttechwireless.com. Well, we are a bit disheveled, fellas. We made it in time, though, so that's what's important. Our girls' game finishing up, falling in a heartbreaker today in the fifth place game to the Concordia Panthers. We'll see if the guys can get back on the winning track after falling last night in the semifinals, 80-56 to Andover. Buhler won on Thursday night in the opening round, 65-56 over Wichita South last night. What an effort. Buhler trailed by 5 at the end of the first quarter and outscored Andover 29-14 in the second. They had a 10-point lead at halftime, but Andover came out and showed why they're one of the best teams in the state in the second half, outscoring Buhler 47-13. Max Alexander had 37 points, with 35 of that coming in the first half last night. Jack Vogt with 11. Jack Johnson from Andover, headed to Dallas Baptist next year, finished with 24, and the Crusaders fell 80-56. Talked about how fun that first 16 minutes, guys, of basketball was to watch last night. It really show, what this team is capable of, and we'll see where they go from here. Of course, they're going to have to do it probably without Taden Hawkinson today, but a chance to bounce back. We'll see how things go, but I know Coach really wants to get a win today, and important going forward in that win-loss category. Certainly a game they can win.
Yes, and I tell you what, a third-place game is all about motivation, because you win that first-round game, you're feeling great about life, and then losing in the second round, whether it's the state tournament, whether it's the midseason tournament, these third-place games, it's all about who really wants that third-place win. And, Coach Swanson's talked about it before. This field, year in and year out up here at Salina, Carson, it is so difficult that the goal is to, obviously everybody's goal is to win it, but if you can get through this week going 2-1, that's a big bonus.
Yeah, and it's not only important for the Crusaders to go 2-1 in this tournament. They have 2 games in the next 3 days, or 3 games in the next 4 days as well. And so without Hawkinson, who is not even suited up tonight, it'll be interesting to see how the Crusaders go throughout their progression and losing a starter. So we'll see more of a 3-man probably rotation between Tushin, Keller, and Ricker to try to fill that spot of Hawkinson.
All right, Buhler's bread and butter has come in the lane. Jack Foth, Max Alexander have been fantastic in this tournament. Max with 70.2 points now in 2 days. He's gotten to the line so well. Can Buhler hit some outside shots today? That certainly would help. You get Hernandez and maybe Keller, maybe Ricker going from the outside. They'll take a 3-7 Liberal team on here. Liberal coming off a win over Concordia. Concordia had a chance to win late, came up short 43-42. Liberal lost to Salina South in the opening round, got blown out 69-31. Redskins average 47 a game. They struggle with scoring at times. Not a great shooting team from the outside. Give up almost 60 a game. So a chance for Buhler to pick up an important win as we go forward into the second half of the season. Crusader basketball brought to you by Fee Insurance, by Jackson Meat, by Dix Phillips 66, Sunflower Electric Supply, and by H&R Block. More of our Midway Motors Drive to the Game coming up after this on HKFM and the Crusader Sports Network.
You're on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Visit Midway Motors on 30th Street in Hutchinson or online at midwaymotors.com. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Crusader basketball on HKFM.
For more than 90 years, Hutchinson Community College has been the premier 2-year educational institution in Kansas, offering the highest quality education at an exceptional value. Schedule a personal campus tour today to learn more about what we have to offer. Visit hutchcc.edu/admissions for more information.
My name is Jim Remar, and I'm President and Chief Operating Officer at the Cosmosphere. Working with Phoenix Restoration was great. They were quick to respond. They were reliable. They really went out of their way to accommodate us and to do what they could to help keep our operation going while they were in there addressing the problem. As far as we're concerned, they're the best in the business.
Reno County's only locally owned fire and water restoration company is Phoenix Restoration. They'll help you rise again after your disaster. Online at phoenixrestoration.com.
Mann, Wyatt & Rice Personal Injury Law Firm is celebrating 20 years of helping victims recover their health and lives after a serious accident. Serving Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Colorado, our success stems from valuing people over profits. We look forward to another 20 years of fighting for victims' rights. Mann, Wyatt & Rice attorneys and staff wish Buhler athletes the best of luck this season. Mann, Wyatt & Rice, trusted, experienced, compassionate.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Keniston with Hillsborough Dental Care. At Hillsborough Dental Care, we have multiple registered hygienists on location. We are always accepting new patients, so be sure to give us a call at 620-947-0050 or visit us at our website at hillsboroughdentalcareks.com for more information. Hillsborough Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch.
You're listening to Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Well, hi, everybody. Welcome back. Aaron West here, back. Our Midway Motors Drive to the Game from Salina Central. And, of course, a busy day of basketball across our Ad Astra Sports Network. Check out final round coverage from Burton, Canton, Galva, St. John, elsewhere today, streaming online with schedules and more at adastraradio.com. Our Buhler Dental Care scoreboard. Of course, fifth place game, Concordia comes back from behind to beat Buhler. And the girls' side 33-29 as they outscored the Crusaders 15-4 in the fourth quarter. Seventh place game, Abilene beats Wichita West of the girls' side today 49-15. Liberal survives Salina Central in the girls' championship game, a final of 60-58. Our guys' third place game coming up here. The guys' championship also going on at 3 o'clock today between Salina South and Andover. And we'll see if South can keep Andover within reach. They've got that high-octane offense. Of course, we'll see South on a Tuesday night. And I've heard we've got a crazy schedule next week. Guys will go to Towanda Monday to play Circle. And then they'll be home against South Tuesday and at Heston Friday. But there is already a winter weather advisory Sunday night into Monday. And so that could mess things up a little bit. And I'm not so sure a little bit of rest next week isn't a bad thing.
No, I think for the Crusader boys and the Crusader, the Crusader boys having that game Monday, yeah, it would be, if they can still get the game in, because, that, like we said, the Hutch game hasn't been rescheduled, and so you hate to have kids lose opportunities to compete.
Yeah, absolutely.
But getting that rescheduled for down the line wouldn't hurt my feelings.
Yeah, and that's something the administrators at the beginning of the season pushed really hard for, is to keep the 20-game schedule, so losing out on that is not good for the Crusaders.
Of course, they just made it, so we'll go to 4 spectators per participant coming up in February. Well, Midway Motors, family-owned and operated, dedicated to making our communities a better place to live. Visit one of their 6 locations throughout central Kansas. Midway Motors, for every mile of life. So, interesting connections between Liberal and Buhler. Trace Haskell is the head coach. Ryan Petty was the coach at Liberal. He's now at Augusta in his first year there. Trace Haskell takes over, and he'll be playing coaching against his nephew today.
Yes.
Trace Haskell is Amanda Stambaugh's brother.
Yeah,
so interesting how those things work.
Yeah, so I know that's it'll be a fun matchup for the Haskell and Stambaugh family today.
Absolutely, and hoping for a Crusader win. We'll see who's in that starting lineup. As Taden Hawkinson not suited up today, and hoping for the best with his knee. Buhler and Liberal coming up here from the Brick House at Salina Central. Starting lineups and the tip just 2 minutes away here on HKFM and the Crusader Sports Network.
This has been the Midway Motors Drive to the Game on HKFM. The HCU Investment and Insurance Services starting lineups and tonight's opening tip are next. You're listening to Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
At H&R Block, we're here all year at tax time or anytime to help get answers for your tax questions. Stop by H&R Block in Hutch at 2nd and Washington, on the Square in Lyons, or in downtown Ellsworth today. Get your taxes won at H&R Block.
Erickson Custom Building has a great plan and a budget suited for your needs. Whether it's a new build, a remodel of a kitchen, interior, exterior, or an insurance restoration project, Erickson Custom Building provides quality craftsmanship and superior customer service. We stand behind our work and have lasting relationships with vendors, suppliers, and most importantly, with you, the customer. Erickson Custom Building, proud to support all high school activities. Call 620-585-2816 or visit EricksonCustomBLDG.com.
First National Bank is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. We have an experienced staff prepared to provide you with a variety of banking solutions. Please visit our website, fnbhutch.bank. That's fnbhutch.bank for more information. First National Bank of Hutchinson, we're first for you.
Visit one of the First's 5 convenient locations in Hutchinson, including inside Dillon's Marketplace. First National Bank of Hutchinson, member FDIC.
The road ahead was built for radial. Farm Hard Rewards is going on now at your local certified Firestone Ag tire dealer. Stop in before April 30th and buy 2 or more Firestone Ag radial tires for one big instant discount. These opportunities don't come around often, so get into Rod's Tire and Service in Hillsboro to take advantage of Farm Hard Rewards. Terms, conditions, and limitations.
injury attorneys. Buhler ball at 22-13. Hutchinson re-injured his knee last night. He's 3 points today. And then the Scott just went out as he fell down. And 3 points missed. Rebound Liberal. Here comes Williams in the lane.
Well, you could tell from the time Williams crossed the court, he was going to try to take it all the way in.
Looks like Reed's okay. That is one of my least favorite fouls.
About 40 seconds left.
He's got to.
Last night.
Yeah, you knew he was going to take it in the lane, a little out of control. And they always, when they know they're going to be fouled, and everybody does it, you pretend like you're shooting. It's just
throw those hands up.
And Williams goes 1 or 2 at the line. 22-14. Max back in, Keller out. 7-point game. 6:29 left in the half. Mendez hits the point. Far shot of the floor. Isaiah on the front court off the bench. Bounce it off the bench. Right set circle out front. Jay for 3. Here, 3 today for Hernandez.
Good to see him having some success getting the offense going for
Hernandez. Back to 10. Williams the other way. Fouled on the jump shot. He'll have 2 at the line.
And you get Ricker with
the first time of the sophomore, Grant Ricker. Second on Grant. 4th on the team. Free throw short by Williams. Back in Logan Miller for Liberal. Out goes Aldo Avalos. And here's Reed Scott back for the Crusaders.
Avery Williams at 21% free throw shooter. He has a rare 1 for 3 right now.
Liberal 61% on the season as a team. Avery Williams, a 5'11" senior. Free throw on the way is good. 2 of 4. Alex Lopez back. Williams will go out for Liberal. It's 25-15. It was briefly 11. Now 10. 5:55 to go in the half. Ricker with a near side circle. Up front, Hernandez. 3 feet beyond the circle. He was shot in and out, no good.
He was a good couple feet behind him.
Rebound Liberal. And a pass deflected out of the hands of A.J. Ramirez by Hernandez. Far side of the floor. It'll stay with the Redskins.
Good defense over there on the far side by Hernandez.
Liberal to play it in. Up top to Malcolm Wiltshire. In the lane to Ramirez. Turnaround shot missed. Hard rebound by Jack Bolton to foul the Redskins.
They better call one there as Jack got bumped pretty hard by Ramirez, along with Logan Miller with the foul.
Second on Miller.
1 away from the bonus.
16 foul on the Redskins. Comes right there. Isaiah. Into traffic. On to Vogt. Jack inside the flash. Taken in the lane by Logan Miller. First on Jack.
That would have been a big foul if not against Miller. That would have been his 3rd.
15 foul to the Crusaders. Liberal trying to cut it to single digits to get down 10, 25-15. The screen, Lopez plays it out front to Ramirez. Wiltshire to Rotolo. This side, Miller. On top, Ramirez. We're in a man defense. And A.J. Ramirez drives. Lost the handle out of bounds. It'll be Buhler ball. Here comes Tustin back in, replacing Ethan Ricker.
Good quick feet that time by Jack Vogt. Good defensive slide. Buhler's been hanging out with this 10-point lead or so.
10-point lead at halftime also. Inside the kick out. Both for 3 missed. And down underneath by Israel Rotolo.
Halfway down in the second, another Liberal team.
Wiltshire lost the handle inside. Will give it right back. Embry Williams returns, and Wilshire with the turnover goes out for Liberal. Sean Hernandez across the timeline, 4:17 left. Takes inside the backs. Cash both. Baseline jumper short. Reed Scott taps it in the air. Saves it off the basket. What a play by Reed Scott. What a hustle play.
He just got out spiked that off of one of the Redskins.
What a save in the corner by Reed.
There's not a lot of room to operate over there. It's pretty tight.
Hernandez to play it in.
A brick wall of bleachers that Reed could have possibly seen.
Back to Isaiah. Drives through traffic with the last two steps. 7-15 lead, 12 matches the largest lead. Embry Williams scores it inside for Liberal. 7-17. 27 left in the second. 3 Alexander, far side.
Reed Scott with the foul as he went up, trying to get the offensive board. Redskin near him in position on the box. And Reed had to go over his back.
On Reed. He'll come out. Replaced by Skripsic. Keller also returns. Replacing Tustin. Well, here's an interesting halftime score. Andover was down 10 to us last night. They're down 11 at halftime to Salina South. 37-26.
How much energy did Andover have to burn off in the second half of this game?
The dental care scoreboard. Hard take. Shot well off by Miller. It's the side of the backboard. Loose on the floor, picked up by Alexander. That's going all the way. This is in the corner to Hayden Keller. From the lane to Skripsic. Far side, Jack Pope. Open three, missed. Back low. Pulled down by Embry Williams. Redskins down 10, coming up the floor with the basketball. Off to Malcolm Wiltshire. Wiltshire passes up the three. He'll play it to Lopez. Lopez drives, scoops. Baseline shot missed. Rebound outward. Hayden Keller leaks to the other end. Layup on the assist.
Lopez really put some heat on that pass as it was a long pass down the floor to the cutting Hayden Keller.
Hayden Keller's now got 5 in the second quarter, and it's 29-17. Back to 12 as Ethan Ricker returns, and Max Alexander goes out. 2:36 left before halftime. There's Alex Lopez. Picked up by Hernandez on the sideline. Nice right, passes left. Far side to Ramirez. Jay Ramirez up to Embry Williams. 6 points in the first half of Liberal's leading score. Far side, 3 on the way, missed. Short by Lopez. Rebound to Ricker. Inside for Buhler.
Great board by Grant.
The floor of both. Near side for the line. That's struck away by A.J. Ramirez. Feeds it off to Wiltshire. Pull up, 10-footer, no. Rebound loose on the deck. And taken by Liberal. Redskins will reset to Lopez. Near side, Wiltshire. To Alex Lopez. He'll back up near the timeline. 1:45 left here before halftime. The far corner, Embry Williams. Up top, 3. Missed by Logan Miller. Rebound, Jack Close. Ahead to Hernandez. Isaiah on the near side of the floor. 2 left. Plays it off to Gray Ricker. Ricker drives hard inside. Kicks up top to Skripsic. Jordan Kelly now off to Hernandez. Deflected out of bounds. That'll stop play with 1:18 left. And get Max Alexander back. Then Ricker comes out. Israel Rotomo returning for Liberal, replacing Embry Williams. On Monday, we'll head to Circle and then home against Salina South on Tuesday. We talked about guy in Oklahoma being the biggest rival on Liberal. There's a dish. What a play inside Max to Jack. Missed the shot. Rebound, put back. Good for the foul.
Good job by Jack. Shot inside.
Liberal on the Tuesday will be heading to Texas to play Groover.
I'd never heard of Groover, Texas until you just said it.
Malcolm Wiltshire with a foul. First free throw good by Jack. He's 2 for 2 today. That's 2 of Buhler's 4 at the line so far in the first half. Logan Miller out. And replaced by Aldo Avalos for Liberal. Both at the line good.
Every time you say Aldo, you say Aldo Nova.
31-7. By Chevy Novus. 1-17. Shot inside. 31-19. Both with a strong drive and a take. He's got 14. 14-point lead again. 35 seconds left. Ball before not close. And Liberal will be called for an Oberlin back as Rotella tested behind the timeline.
Golden opportunity for the Crusaders to pile on that lead here to close out the half.
I can talk to you about Supernovas.
So Aldo Nova, you need to be familiar with the bands on Kansas Rocks.
Yes, Aldo Nova. They've got that song that has like
the longest intro that always sets off our
2 minutes of quiet intro. Max on a drive to Switzik inside. Almost takes a charge. Collision inside. Second on Max, he'll come out of the game. Replaced by Ethan Rickard. 13 seconds left. Embry Williams returns for Liberal. Diamond, one of 2 teams from Oklahoma this Redskin team will play. There's a shot inside with a right hand for Ramirez. 33-21. 12. Now gets to time. We also play hooker. This is between Liberal and Diamond. Getting a geography lesson today. Then the Crusaders went on a 12-0 run, extended their lead to 10 late in the first, 19-9. They have not trailed since. Right around that double-digit mark. For the second quarter, it's 12 here at halftime. Peter led twice by 14 in the second quarter. Redskins, Embry Williams has all 4 free throw tries for them. He is 2 of 4 at the line. Max Alexander for Buhler, 2 of 2. And Jack Voth, 3 of 3. Scoring for the Redskins, Malcolm Wiltshire with 5. 8 for A.J. Ramirez, 2 for Logan Miller, and 6 for Embry Williams. Alexander has 6 for the Crusaders, now 78 for the tournament. Hayden Keller with 5 in the first half, 8 for Isaiah Hernandez, and 14 for Jack Voth. 33-21 here at the half. Our Next Tech wireless streaming coverage tonight. You can find that online at adastraradio.com and on the Ad Astra Radio app. And, of course, this part of the Rod's Tire and Service midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutchinson Community College. Lots of other action across the network coming up at 6 and 8 tonight. Go online to Ad Astra Radio.
This has been the Prairie Bank of Kansas Halftime Report. Find Prairie Bank of Kansas online at prairiebankks.com. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Crusader basketball on HKFM.
For more than 90 years, Hutchinson Community College has been the premier 2-year educational institution in Kansas, offering the highest quality education at an exceptional value. Schedule a personal campus tour today to learn more about what we have to offer. Visit hutchcc.edu/admissions for more information.
Yoder Meats is way more than just meat, but if you're looking for grain-fed, locally raised, antibiotic-free, and no hormone-added beef, Yoder Meats is the place. Feed the family with your choice of bundles or smaller butcher bags designed with a variety of meats to fit your needs. They have exotic meats too, and a wide variety of delicious cheeses, baked goods, groceries, specialty candies, gift items, and even products for your pet. Get it all at Yoder Meats in Yoder, open 10 to 6 Monday through Saturday. Find specials at yodermeatsks.com.
Game day is a big deal in our house. We don't just go to watch and cheer, we live and breathe it. Our squad is full of passion, snacks, and spirit, and we needed a car that could do more than transport us. We needed to participate with us. Midway Motors helped us find the winning ride from pre-gaming to post-game celebrations and everything in between. Midway Motors, for every mile of life. Find your game day car at midwaymotors.com.
Have you been putting off dental care or maybe looking for a new dentist? At Lions Dental Care, you will receive high-quality dental care. Build positive relationships with our friendly, experienced staff and enjoy the pleasant atmosphere of McPherson Dental Care. We're a hometown office with big city technology. I'm Dr. Matthew Perry, inviting you to give us a try. Find us online at lionsdentist.com. Lions Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch.
You're listening to Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Here we go, second half, Liberal ball. It'll be Wiltshire, Lopez, Ramirez, Williams, and Rotolo. Alexander, Keller, Scott, Voth, and Hernandez for Buhler. 33-21 Crusaders. Here's Wiltshire on a drive up top to Ramirez. Back iron shot missed. Long rebound tapped out by Hernandez, saved by Liberal. Logan Miller underneath, missed the shot.
Great.
Rebound loose, out of bounds, off of Liberal.
It was a great job by Reed Scott just altering that shot right there.
Well, fellas, I feel like we have to talk about our favorite Bernie memes here in the second half.
Oh, boy.
I've seen a few today. Yeah. You ever wonder who starts these things? Hernandez to Hayden Keller. Hayden with 5 points in the first half. New previous high already today for him. Now a steal. Taken away by Alex Lopez. And then Reed Scott gets it right back. One-on-one the other way. Take inside. Score it for the senior.
Great job by Scott with the steal and lay-in at the other end.
35-21. Lead grows to 14. Matches the largest from the first half. Now a steal by Alexander. Max picks off a pass. Ahead to Hernandez. Isaiah directing traffic. Off to Keller. Hayden back to, wait.
Wow.
Ducked under the hurdling Williams and got him up in the air.
Yeah,
and
Williams came flying at him.
Shot the jumper and missed. Rebound Liberal. Malcolm Wiltshire plays it off to Embry Williams. Williams, hard take to the lane. Blocked by Reed Scott. Votes got it for Buhler. Boy, how about Reed Scott today?
He, and really in the second half even, really stepped it up.
And they
got hit in the face. And
remember that save in the first half he had down here in the corner? Now Max drives in a whistle and a foul call.
Yeah, Malcolm Wiltshire is going to get called in a little one-on-one crime there as he wears number 1 just like Max.
Israel Rotolo returns for the Redskins. Williams goes out. It'll be Buhler fall. That is the third foul on Malcolm Wiltshire. So I don't know, has the picture gone viral yet? One of our video crew, Tyler Adams. Oh, 5 count on Isaiah Hernandez. A quick 5, and Buhler will give it back to Liberal. But he photoshopped Bernie into the Buhler huddle last night at the Andover game.
That's awesome. I haven't seen it yet. How did I miss this? I guess that's what I get for not hanging out with you guys on the way home.
Yeah, you left us. Shot inside. Stripped. Miller, ball out of bounds. It's going to go off Miller.
Nice.
And we'll go back the other way.
I like it.
The one that made me chuckle today, of course, the guy that will go down in history, the guy in the stocking cap that carried the podium out of the White House.
Yes.
Boy, nice shot. The body control inside by Max Alexander in the score. He's got 8, a chance for a 3-point play.
Max continues to climb the all-time scoring ladder here.
But somebody photoshopped that guy out and photoshopped Bernie in. So you said he needed 21 to be the all-time single tournament leading scorer.
Yes.
38-21.
Now I believe climbed his way up into the top 4.
A 17-point lead, largest of the game. Jack tried to take a charge inside. You see that?
Yes.
5:22 left here in the third. Alexander wants more the other way. Layup missed.
Heads-up play made by Hayden Keller, just kind of to screen off the potential defenders.
And Liberals coach Trace Haskell the other way wants a timeout. 5:13 left in the third. Buhler 38 and Liberal 21. And a full timeout. We're back in 1 minute on HKFM and the Crusader Sports Network.
Mid-Kansas Credit Union, serving Central Kansas from their locations in Moundridge and Buhler. Take control of your accounts and sign up for online banking at mkcu.com with features like remote capture deposit and online bill pay. Member owned and proudly supporting Crusader arts, athletics, and academics. Mid-Kansas Credit Union at 200 West 2nd in Buhler and in Moundridge. Member NCUA.
Hi, this is Cliff Ray with Ray & Sons Roofing Company, and today I brought our 4-year-old grandson, Brogan. Brogan, did you know Ray & Sons Roofing is 80 years old this year? Do you know what that means?
No, Papa.
It means we have a lot of experience. Brogan, did you know we have been the best of the best every year? You know what that means?
What, Papa?
People trust us, and that's a very good thing. For a free inspection or estimate, go to rayandsons.com.
Roof the right way, the right way.
You're listening to Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
5:13 left in the third. 38-21. Crusaders lead the Redskins by 17. Liberal ball out of the timeout. Hunter Husky, a 5'11 junior, in for the first time. Here's the pull-up free throw line jumper. A.J. Ramirez missed. Alex Lopez with a rebound, takes it back to the hoop and scores it.
Nice strong take by Alex Lopez for his first basket of the afternoon.
38-23, lead down to 15. So we'll have championship games all across the network tonight. Hernandez stripped inside in a steal. Liberal the other way.
Great hustle play made there by Keller.
Pass too strong, picked off by Hayden Keller. Here comes Keller up the floor, and his pass taken away by A.J. Ramirez. Hot potato, hot potato.
Yeah, playing kind of a frantic pace. Another turnover.
Now Liberal loses the ball out of bounds on a dribble up the floor by A.J. Ramirez. As Grant Ricker and Braden Skripczyk will return for Buhler. Scott and Keller go out. So Nickerson in the championship at the Midwinter Classic in St. John tonight. They play Sunrise Academy at 8 o'clock. Over on 94.7 KSKU.
Yeah, when we played Nickerson here a week or so ago, they were a good 0-for team.
Yeah, there's a runner in the lane. Good by Max. He's got 11. He's halfway there, buddy.
Yes.
42-33. 40-23, excuse me. Be back to 17. Inside. And a traveling called on A.J. Ramirez of Liberal. Here comes Tegan Tushchin back into the lineup. Out goes Hernandez. Little Rivers, they have one of the more dynamic athletes in the state.
Mr. Garrison.
Yeah, they will take on Berean Academy in the boys championship at the Burton Invite tonight on 100.3. Such great history there in the small community. Both strong take missed. Rebound Ramirez. 3:19 to go in the third.
Burton really always does a great job with that tournament.
Oh yeah, three missed by Husky. Right side, rebound both. Stolen away by A.J. Ramirez. Well, there's a lot going on, but not much to show for it on the scoreboard for either team right now.
Lots of shoe squeaks, but not a lot of scoring.
Our side, Alex Lopez with it. Corner to Rotolo for three, got it. Israel Garcia Rotolo, a 6'1" sophomore.
That's his first points of this entire contest.
Makes it a 14-point game. 40-26. Max, strong take with a left. It's good.
High off the window. Continues to climb up.
26. The other way, Rotolo inside miss. Rebound Buhler, Alexander. Off to Jack Vogt, far side. And Jack will drive, kicks to Tushchin. Out front, three by Skripczyk, in and out, no good. Rebound for Husky for Liberal. Inside, Miller missed it. Foul though, Logan Miller will have two coming at the line.
I think they're gonna get Skripczyk, yep. Braden will get called for the foul. That's his first foul on the Crusaders this half.
Moundridge Wildcats. Coach Unrau getting his 500th win at Moundridge. That's pretty impressive to do all of that with one school.
Yeah, he coached 1 year, I believe, at Gossel before he came over to Moundridge. And
Miller misses the first.
And I have a great Coach Unrauism that I can't share on the air. I heard him say at a coaching clinic one time, and it's a very witty comment that I'll tell you guys afterward. But
yeah, they've won 2 overtime games with Canton Galva to get to the championship of that tournament. They take on Wichita Classical tonight on 106.1. Free throw good. Miller goes 1 of 2 at the line. Shea Kerr returning for the Redskins. 42-27. Lead is 15. Buhler up the floor. 1:57 left in the third. Here is Hernandez off a screen set by Scott. Shot off the window. Boy, the shots that wouldn't fall for him last night are falling tonight. 44-27.
Isaiah in double figures with 10.
And the other way, a hard take and a score and a foul for Liberal. That is Rotolo. He has a chance to be a good player.
Yeah, traditionally he's a guy that starts for Liberal this year, but didn't start tonight.
Foul the second on Scott. Rotolo converts the three-point play. He's got 6 now. Skripczyk with his second foul. 44-30. Lead 14. Hernandez off the screen. Alexander far side by Max. Up top, Skripczyk. To Keller. Off to Hernandez, now to Scott. Reed with the dribble drive into the lane. Cut off, plays to Max. Max trying to work it baseline, falls down, saves it to Skripczyk. Far side, Hernandez to Keller. Hayden for three. Yes! Hayden Keller for three.
Hayden with 2 trays tonight, 8 points overall. Good looking shot.
47-30, lead 17 again. Basket the other way. Good by Alex Lopez. 47-32.
Kind of went through a lull in scoring for both teams, but now both teams kind of lighten it up.
It's open back up. Alexander off a screen by Scott. Max in the corner to Hernandez. 32 seconds left in the third. Isaiah now out front. Liberal playing man. Reed's got it near the timeline. 20 seconds left. Now to Isaiah.
Coach Swanson hollered out for 1 shot, so they're going to hold for the last shot of the third.
Isaiah guarded by Alex Lopez. Off a screen by Reed. Feeds far side Keller. Off the bounce. Hernandez at the buzzer. Fouled on the 3 with 3:10 left on the clock. He'll miss the shot, but he'll have free throws coming at the stripe. Boy, he baited Hunter Husky into that foul.
Yeah, because he was, what would you say, Carson, 5 feet behind the arc. I mean, he was
easily.
He was out there on the pony's tail.
Well, that was just kind of a last-minute ditch effort. I don't think he was going to make that shot. First free throw by Isaiah missed. 85%, almost 86 on the year. Missed the first. He'll have 2 more. Second good by the junior, as Malcolm Wiltshire, A.J. Ramirez, and Embry Williams all return for Liberal. 1 more at the line for Isaiah Hernandez. His career high 14 came against Winfield back on the 15th of this month. And he got that one to rattle in. He's got 12 now, and Liberal inbound, but no time to get a shot off with 3:10. 49-32, Buhler trying to go 2-1 in the tournament and take 5th place with 8 minutes to play. Coming up, final quarter from the SIT in 60 seconds on HKFM and the Crusaders Sports Network.
The veterinarians and staff at Appalachian Animal Hospital would like to wish the Buhler Crusader basketball teams a healthy and successful season. The same level of hard work, dedication, and commitment to excel on the court is what we do at Appalachian Animal Hospital. We continue to invest in new diagnostics and technology to make every effort to give you and your pet the best care possible. Go Crusaders!
Stock number P18408, OSCC dealer for details.
Allen Samuels and Hutch invites you to shop their pre-owned sale event happening now. It's a true sign and drive event with no money down and over 30 vehicles priced under $20,000. That's payments as low as $171 a month. Did I mention no money down? They even have vehicles priced under $5,000. See our ad in Saturday's Hutch Post. Only at Allen Samuels on the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine. Open all the time online at allensamuelshutch.com. And as Mr. Samuels always says,
come by, let's be friends.
You're listening to Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
Crusader Basketball brought to you by the Bruce Isaacson Agency, by Idea Tech, Appalachian Animal Hospital, by Phoenix Restoration, and by Buhler Booster Club. Well, final day, final 8 minutes of the 42nd SIT here at Salina Central High School. Buhler 49, Liberal 32. Buhler ball to start the 4th. And Max stripped inside, it will go to the foul line.
Well, I want to give you guys a statistical update on just where Max ranks. I've got him at 12 points here in this game.
I've got him at 13.
Okay. So that would put him at either 84 or 85, which you're probably right, Aaron. Right now he ranks 2nd all-time in tournament scoring. 92 is what he's chasing right now.
7 away.
And he's got some other stats as far as with free throw attempts and free throws made, where he's going to be all over the record books.
They put that foul on the board on number 4. I don't know who that is. There is no number 4. And Buhler in the inbound. It is tapped around and deflected out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Crusaders.
So the record here is held by Chase Dipple of Smoky Valley. He had 92 points back in the 2009 tournament.
That's a basketball family, the Dipples. They had a, I remember right. Boy, nice take by Max. She's now 5 away.
The glide.
51-32. The other way.
Hunter Husky got
Shot
behind.
Good by Hunter Husky.
Got behind the Buhler defenders.
51-34. I think Dipple had a cousin at Quivira Heights back in the day. Was really good. There's a little history for you.
Yeah. I've got some history for you, fellas.
Nice
here in a
take
bit.
by Jack with a right. Score it for both.
Great take by Jack.
53-34.
The history of how Liberal got its name.
Oh, nice deflection inside of the pass by Reed Scott. The steal, Hernandez to the bucket. Shot blocked from behind, taken by Liberal.
Nice take by Isaiah that got swatted from behind.
Good recovery by A.J. Ramirez. Embry Williams for three on the other end. It's good.
Embry Williams, kind of, you can tell a guy that's not used to scoring as few points as he has tonight.
53-37. Well, positive takeaways from this tournament on the girls' side. Really liked the growth I saw of Taryn Horning and Alex Hutton in this tournament. Reed Scott pull up free throw line jumper, missed. Rebound Buhler. Hayden Keller wants the three, missed for Buhler. I think Keller and Ricker have proven that coach can put those two in, and some of the younger guys entrust them. Shot inside, missed by Liberal. Rebound, Jack Voth. Jack wants to go coast to coast. Dishes off to Scott. Oh, stolen away by A.J. Ramirez. And stripped by Alexander, his third foul.
Yeah, Max really thought he got all ball there. But on fast breaks, you have to really be clean to avoid them calling a foul.
Yeah, I have Max now with 15. He had 72 coming into the day. So he's at 87. Free throw missed. Substitutions, Ricker and Skripsik back for Buhler. Keller and Scott go out. Logan Miller and Israel Rotolo back for Liberal. First free throw missed. Second good by A.J. Ramirez. 53-38. Alexander the other way, stripped inside and fouled.
So Max will go to the line.
Max wants free throws, but I don't think they're going to give it to him. I don't think so. He was lobbying for a shooting foul.
I thought they were going to put him on the line.
But the referee didn't bite. First foul on A.J. Ramirez. Fifth of the half on the Redskins. And a steal in the inbound taken away by Rotolo. Coast to coast the other way. Can't finish. Inside Ricker with a hard rebound and a foul on Liberal.
Yeah, it's going to be Logan Miller picking up the foul as he was behind Ricker and just kind of bear hugged him trying to get the ball loose.
That'll be the third on Logan Miller. For more than 90 years, Hutchinson Community College has offered the highest quality education at an exceptional value. It's not too late to get enrolled with classes starting throughout the semester. Visit online at hutcc.edu to schedule a personal campus visit. Here's Jack Voth driving left side lane line. Goes up strong, shot blocked by A.J. Ramirez. Ball loose. 5-on-4 breakaway by the Redskins. And a shot missed inside by Ramirez. Rebound put back. Good by Embry Williams.
Well, if Embry Williams gets the ball anywhere near the goal, he's pretty crafty.
Lead is 13. 5 away for Alexander with 4:50 to go. All-time scoring here in the SIT in a single tournament. Here's Hernandez for three. Yes!
From downtown.
Third
tray of the day for Zay Hernandez. 4:38 left. Buhler 56 and Liberal 40 and a timeout. Late fourth at the SIT, and we're back in 60 seconds on HKFM and the Crusader Sports Network.
Do you bleed maroon and white? Do you want to help the students of BHS in their extracurricular activities? The Buhler High Booster Club helps support hundreds of students each year. To join, stop by the Buhler Closet at any home game or email BuhlerBoosterClub@gmail.com.
This is Derek Fees with APAC Kansas Shares Division. You know we do big projects, but we also want you to know we can help you with parking lots, driveways, and other projects at your home or business. Asphalt or concrete, we're here to help. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112.
Hey sports fans, all great teams include a great defensive strategy. That's what insurance is all about. Strategy to defend you, your family, and your possessions. This is Jordan Fee. I'm proud to help our clients plan their strategy of protection through the broad range of services we offer at Fee Insurance Group. Call to find out how we can protect your health, life, property, business, and even your retirement savings. Since 1883, we've been here to stand between you and risk.
Visit feeinsurancegroup.com, your local trusted choice agent.
You're listening to Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
56-40 with 4:38 left here in the fourth. Final period of the SIT for 2021. Liberal ball out of the timeout, trailing by 16. Israel Rotolo, far side circle to Malcolm Wiltshire. Off to A.J. Ramirez inside. Short the shot by Rotolo. Rebound out of bounds. Nice touched by Buhler underneath.
So they'll stay with Liberal. It's been one of those games where Buhler's just been able to kind of keep Liberal at arm's length.
Salina Central at the end of three, leading Concordia 36-24. South, 4-point lead end of third over Andover, 43-38, and a three good by Alex Lopez.
Lopez with 7 all in the second half.
56-43. Well, that tells me something about South.
Yes.
I didn't know if they could hang with Andover.
That scares me about Tuesday.
They've kept the score down today. That's what you can't do, is you can't let Andover run away. That high-octane offense. Oh, Skripczyk.
I think he twisted his ankle.
He twisted his ankle trying to drive, and they're going to call him for the travel.
Yeah, his foot came down on the defender, Logan Miller's.
And Braden's going to come out. Jack Voth goes back. So our Buhler Dental Care scoreboard has South at the end of three, leading in the championship game. We'll see them on Tuesday in the Fieldhouse. Here is Ramirez, pull up, long two, in and out, no good. Follows his shot, put back good. He's got 12.
Yeah, Liberal not going away quietly. Back down to an 11-point lead.
Buhler's 11, 56-45. Buhler's led by as many as 17 in the second half. Here's Grant Ricker out front to Reed Scott. Reed dribbling with the right, now left. Plays on the left wing to Hernandez. Isaiah off to Reed, up top Ricker. Here's Max, guarded by Rotolo. Alexander drives inside to the bucket. Yes. Count the shot, and a foul.
So Max even closer to history here.
17, he's now got 87.
Fourth on Miller.
Actually, it should be, I think, 89 now. So just 3 points away.
Yes.
Free throw in and out, no good. Max missed. 58-45. Lead is 13. Redskins the other way. Long two, right side, missed by Hunter Husky. Rebound, Buhler. Pulled down by Alexander.
Yet another defensive rebound by Max.
I'm impressed by how good of a rebounder he's been this year. Ricker far side, up top Hernandez. Pump fakes, drives, kicks both. Off to Ricker. Grant for three, in and out, no good. Rebound Liberal, 2:23 left. Redskins up the far side of the floor. Right hand dribble by Ramirez.
Near steal by Ricker.
Up top to Husky inside, a pass stripped and fouled. Ramirez underneath.
That's the fourth on Max Alexander.
Hayden Keller in and Grant Ricker out. Inbounds play. Well, I haven't been impressed in the second half with A.J. Ramirez. And Liberal calls a timeout, 58-47. Lead 11 again with 2:10 left. And we've got a timeout by the Redskins. Buhler up late. Trying to hold on to win in this 5th place game. And we're back in 30 seconds on HKFM and the Crusader Sports Network.
Are you building a house?
A swimming pool?
Are your lights flickering?
Call Schmidt Electric.
That's Schmidt Electric. 620-960-6755. Schmidt Electric will take care of all your electrical needs.
Got Spock?
You're listening to Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
Crusader Basketball tonight brought to you in part by Edgar Family Dental, by Sheila Metzger Agency, Hutch Rec, by Adams Brown Strategic Allies and CPAs, and by Midway Motors.
Well, another record that Max, we believe, is in the top 5 is free throw attempts in the tournament.
He had 27 makes coming into the game. He's got 3 tonight, and so that has him 30 for the tournament.
Well, that should be just with the makes. He's going to be in the top 5 all-time of the free throw attempts as well.
Well, fellas, it has gone final. Salina South has beaten Andover in the championship game, 55-52. Wow. Just Andover's 2nd loss of the year. Here's Max off to Jack.
So maybe Andover's win last night was kind of a Pyrrhic victory.
1:49 left. Both has it out front. Off to Hernandez, now to Alexander. Max will drive. Inside, strong to the window. It's good, and he's 1 away.
1 away.
91 points for the senior. 60-47. 1:21 left. I remember earlier this year, as 3 right side, Alex Lopez. And we got a technical on the rebound on who? Is it on Liberal?
Yes, it's going to be on Hunter Husky. So this will send Max Alexander to the free throw line with a chance.
Remember earlier this year on the football field, Sam Elliott, how close did he come to setting the all-time rushing record of Buhler?
1 yard away. It was in the Augusta game,
Is it
correct?
3 yards away?
I think it was 3.
So Alexander is going to go to the line. That technical is on Hunter Husky. And 2 free throws for Max. First is good. That puts him at 92. So that is a...
He has tied Chase Dipple.
That ties Chase Dipple. Second to set the record. And he got it. 93 points in the tournament for Max Alexander.
Congratulations on him setting that individual tournament record.
62-47.
And the fun thing for every single Crusader, they'll get to look in that record book and say, I got to play with him in that tournament.
On the inbound, Hayden Keller trying for the pass and fouled by Wiltshire. Boy, Wiltshire just ran right through him.
That's Wilshire's 4th. And it'll send Keller to the line. He's had a nice night. He's got a new career high today by a long ways.
Yeah, and when you think about Max's record,
actually,
92 in 3 games. That's just over 30 a game.
They call that the 5th on Wiltshire, so he's done. Hayden Keller makes the first at the line. That is only Hayden's 2nd free throw try of the year. He came into the game 0 for 1.
His career high was 3 points.
And he got them both here.
And he is now in double figures with 10.
64-47, took last year off. And getting his legs under him, 3, missed left side Lopez. Rebound to Ramirez. Inside to
Aldo
Avalos. Score it, 49 seconds left, 64-49. Check both the other way. Driving inside to Keller. The Baby J, good. And a timeout. 38 seconds left. 60-64 66-49. Buhler's going to win this one. We'll take a final timeout in regulation here back. Actually, no, let's keep it right here. Just a timeout for subs.
Yes, they wanted to get Ethan Stambaugh in to take on his uncle's team.
Stambaugh, Ricker, both. Hernandez out there. Here comes Tushchin. And Diedrich Willard Trask for the first time.
And Wade Meyer for the first time of the tournament.
Wade Meyer sporting those short shorts. Yeah, they had the black long undershirts on last night, you know, and Hayden Keller had to take his off.
He went and got a maroon one.
So they wore maroon today. 66-49. Long three, Rotolo off the window, missed. Rebound loose on the deck, taken by Tushchin. 28 seconds left. Here comes Stambaugh, dribbling through traffic. Shuffles it off to Ricker. Ethan on the bounce, looking for Trask. Down low, stolen away by A.J. Ramirez. He's had a strong second half. Rotolo three, got it.
Rotolo's second tray of the day.
66-52. 5 seconds left. Stambaugh ahead to Ricker. Ethan inside. Got tied up with the defender. He ran into Avalos and then called for traveling. And they're going to let time run out, and that's going to do it. Strong finish by the Crusaders. We wondered how much they'd have in the tank today. Well, they showed that they came to play and controlled the second half by double digits. It was a tight game early. Just a 5-point game after the end of the first, but then Buhler extends that to 15 at halftime. And they win it tonight 66-52. And Max Alexander, all-time single tournament record now with 93 points in a tournament. That is incredible. Just over 30 a game average in 3 games in this tournament. Congratulations to the Crusaders, who'll get the 5th place trophy and improve to 6-2 on the year. And weather permitting, we will be at Towanda to take on the Circle Thunderbirds on Monday, and then home against Salina South, the tournament champions here on Tuesday. The Lumber Redskins fall to 3-8, and they will be on the road at Groover, Texas on Tuesday. 66-52 the final, and our Shirt Shack postgame begins in 2 minutes here on HKFM and the Crusader Sports Network.
Show Shirt Shack, where the shirt hits the fans. Coming up, the Whifco Steel Products Player of the Game. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Crusader basketball on HKFM.
For more than 90 years, Hutchinson Community College has been the premier 2-year educational institution in Kansas, offering the highest quality education at an exceptional value. Schedule a personal campus tour today to learn more about what we have to offer. Visit hutchcc.edu/admissions for more information.
Hello, Bruce Isaacson here with the Isaacson Insurance Agency. Effective September 1st of this year, I have moved my office to 1700 East 30th, Suite D, just east of the intersection of 30th and Waldron. Stop in for your free insurance review on your auto and home, or simply call 727-0653. You'll be glad you did.
Need a little morale pick-me-up in your office? Did you know updating your old fluorescent troffers with flat panel LEDs can boost employee morale and productivity? Sunflower Electric will come to your office, lay out a design, and provide a free estimate that can have big dividends. New flat panel LEDs give better lighting output using less wattage and lasting longer, which means savings for you. Call today at 620-662-0531 or stop by your local Sunflower Electric supply in Hutchinson, Great Bend, or Liberal.
We're a hometown office with big city technology. Hi, I'm Dr. Matthew Perry with Lions Dental Care. Whether you just need your teeth cleaned or advanced periodontal care like laser treatment and cancer screening, mini dental implants, or Invisalign, we have the technology. Our friendly, experienced staff and relaxing atmosphere will make your visit a pleasant one. New patients are always welcome and se habla español. Online at lionsdentist.com. Lions Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch.
You're listening to Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
Well, an impressive win today in the third-place game of the SIT for the Buhler Crusaders, who won it 66-52. Welcome into our Shirt Shack post-game. Really took control of the game in the second quarter, fellas. It was just a 5-point game there at the end of one. But what I really enjoyed about it, contributions from some different guys today. Hayden Keller, I thought he really had a coming-out party in the tournament. He's going to get some big minutes in the second half of the year. And, of course, they get the points from Alexander and Voth. And I was happy to see Isaiah Hernandez get his scoring going today as well. I know he's been a little frustrated. You don't see it on the floor. He's so calm and composed all the time. But was able to get some shots to fall today and showed you what he can do.
Yeah, we had two guys with career highs today. Hayden Keller, his career high before was just 3 points. He quadrupled that today with 12, and Isaiah Hernandez with a new career high with 15 today. So, you know, that's kind of the neat thing for Buhler. Very balanced scoring. You know, when you have four guys get into double figures, and of course we talked about Max setting the all-time tournament scoring record today, and I think he maybe even got into, like I said, with the free throw attempts, and for sure he's going to be in the top 5 as well on free throw makes. Because you said he had 27 makes coming into today? Okay, and then he had 5 more today, so he has the all-time made free throw record as well. He passed Cooper Holmes. The previous record was 29, set back in 2015.
I mean, with 32 for the tournament. So Liberal actually outscored Buhler by 1 in the second half, 29-28.
Yeah, big fourth quarter.
They've got some kids that can play. The Ramirez kid, I really like the Rotolo kid. He's just a sophomore. Came off the bench today, but hasn't turned into a lot of wins, though, for the Redskins. They're just 3-8 now all time. Final numbers brought to you by Adams Brown Strategic Allies and CPAs. Proudly serving businesses in Kansas for the past 70 years. Buhler hit the opening shot. That was a 3 by Hernandez. They led 3-0. Up 5 at the end of one. They stretched that to double digits in the second quarter and never looked back. Up 15 at halftime. They win by 14, 66-52. Liberals' high score today was A.J. Ramirez. He had 12 of his 8 in the second. Well, he finished with 12. I'm sorry. 8 of that in the first half. Malcolm Wiltshire with 5, all of that in the first half. Logan Miller with 3. Embry Williams with 11. Israel Rotolo finished with 9. And Hunter Husky with 2. Max Alexander, 21. Gets the tournament record with 93 in 3 games to go along with those 32 free throws. 12, a career high for Hayden Keller tonight. Reed Scott with 2. Isaiah Hernandez with 15. And Jack Voth with 16. Crusaders win it, improving to 6-2 on the year. And you look at scoring. Well, the one guy, too, another guy that stands out, although he finished with 2 points. It's what he does elsewhere in the game. Reed Scott had some big moments defensively and just hustle plays today.
Yeah, and he showed a lot of toughness today when he got, hurt, earlier in the game and came back fairly quickly. And, with Hawkinson being out, I mean, Hawkinson and Scott have been, Carson, really those defenders inside that really have to get usually the tough matchups. That without Hawkinson in there, Reed really had to shoulder the load on being kind of the rim protector inside.
Yeah, and with Jack down there too, he's handling the ball, so that's going to be a whole bunch of mismatches coming down the stretch here as we go. Look forward to the next tournament of state. When he handles the ball, that just creates so many mismatches on the floor. Coming into tonight, the big question was who's going to replace Hawkinson, and it was good to see Keller come up with his career high for the Crusaders, but it was also good to see Isaiah Hernandez, and Coach has constantly been saying he's too good of a shooter to keep shooting and the ball not finding the back of the net, and we saw that tonight, and so hopefully this is just the jump start to get him rolling. And once you get Alexander, Voth, and Hernandez going, I'm excited to watch this team.
All right, well, a lot of basketball to come in the second half of the season. Most teams have hit the halfway mark already. Buhler not quite there with just 8 games. They have 3 next week at Circle on Monday, home against South, who won the tournament championship over Andover today on Tuesday, and then at a very good Heston team on Friday. And if they can come away with that again, I mean, 3-0 would be just fantastic. But, you know, if you can get 2 out of 1, I think, or 2 out of 3, I still think that's pretty good too. So rack up those wins in the second half of the year. A lot of exciting basketball ahead. We'll come back and wrap up our post-game thoughts. Hopefully hear from Coach after this on HKFM and the Crusaders Sports Network.
The road ahead was built for radio. Farm Hard Rewards is going on now at your local certified Firestone Ag tire dealer. Stop in before April 30th and buy 2 or more Firestone Ag radial tires for 1 big instant discount. These opportunities don't come around often, so get into Rod's Tire and Service in Hillsboro to take advantage of Farm Hard Rewards. Terms, conditions, and limitations apply. For full details, visit firestoneag.com. Your one-stop, complete source for Firestone tires. Rod's Tire and Service in Hillsboro.
At Adams Brown, our clients are the center of everything we do. Hi, this is Brett Henry. If you farm or in the agriculture, healthcare, construction, real estate, or own your own business, we'd love to talk to see how we can help your operation. Adams Brown, Strategic Allies and CPAs, above and beyond.
Corey Bartholomew here. As an ISA certified arborist for Bark Tree Care, I can help you maintain healthy trees for a beautiful yard this year. Call 620-899-3337. Bark, your tree's first line of defense.
With Progressive, Wade Patton Insurance will make shopping for car insurance simple. Progressive leads the way when it comes to available discounts, claim forgiveness, and customer service. We're excited to discuss how their innovative Snapshot program can potentially give you up to 30% off your premium. Progressive also is very competitive on motorcycle, boat, and RV insurance with benefits like disappearing deductibles. Wade Patton Insurance is your local Progressive insurance agency. Call us today at 662-5469 or stop in at 527 North Main for a no-stress, no-obligation quote.
1947. It was the year the Mackenzie Paint and Body Shop opened for business. That's over 70 years they've been serving the mid-Kansas area with quality workmanship, excellent refinishing, paint, and restoration. Mackenzie Paint and Body Shop specializes in foreign and domestic vehicles. Insurance claims are welcome and 24-hour towing and recovery service is available. At Mackenzie Paint and Body Shop, they take the dents out of accidents. Just over the bridge at 45 Kansas Avenue in South Hutchinson.
You're listening to Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
Well, some other updates in our Buhler Dental Care scoreboard. Our player of the game today, Wifco Steel Products, from storage tankways to stairways, platforms, and Wifco Steel Products, the expert in steel fabrication, online at wifcosp.com. And, you know, hard not to make Max, I guess, the player of the tournament. You know, he was that good in 3 games. He was our player of the game yesterday, and I think on Thursday, too.
Yes.
Well, when you score 30-plus, you kind of earn that.
There's no doubt.
But, you know, if I was going to give a 1A and a 1B, obviously Max, and I thought Isaiah was really good today, too.
Yeah, I mean, just the more Hernandez can become successful from the – you know, the perimeter, the more it just makes Buhler that much more difficult to defend because, like you talked about, Carson, I mean, Jack both has shown his ability to slash the basket and draw fouls and score. And we've got a lot of people that, you know, make some defensive because typically, okay, let's put our lockdown defender on Max. Well, then if you go to sleep on Hernandez, if he can heat up, you know, then, okay, you're going to have to put maybe a secondary defender on him. And you talked about just what a mismatch Jack is because of his height, and he's a guy that can shoot the threes, but just so active. So you can't just put a big post defending him. You got to have a guy that can move, and then that opens up stuff on the interior.
I think some of the same there for Isaiah Hernandez. Is a smaller guard. He's so quick. A lot of times you're going to have, you know, a bigger guy on him, a little bigger, and maybe he doesn't move his feet as well. And we saw a couple times Isaiah was able to just slip right by into the lane and get to the rim. So
yeah, and Isaiah's meant a lot to the team on the defensive side just because a lot of times he gets the draw of having to guard the best offensive threat from the other team. But, yeah, no, the fun thing about this tournament, you know, Coach was talking about wanted to try to finish 2-1. You know, lots of different guys contributed. But, yeah, just a great great way to finish the tournament, getting the dub today.
Other final scores today in our Buhler Dental Care scoreboard in the boys' fifth-place game. Salina Central beat Concordia 50-34. Already told you that South won the championship over Andover 55-52. And those are the other boys' finals, along with our boys' finals, 66-52. On the girls' side today, Abilene beat Wichita West for 7th place, 49-15. Abby Lillard had 13 points in that game. Liberal won the championship over Salina Central 60-58, a tight two-score win. And, of course, our ladies lost late, had the lead for most of the game. Concordia finished the game on a 15-4 run to win 33-29, and I know that's not the outcome any of us wanted for our kids. They finish 6th in the tournament, but I mentioned during our guys broadcast tonight, I really felt like Taryn Horning is finding her way, young starter, really growing. I was so impressed by what Alex Hutton brought to the game, the floor in 3 games, and so some good things there moving forward.
Yeah, the Lady Crusaders have a little bit longer break than the boys. They at least get 2 days to get ready for South. And kind of the fun thing for Buhler's gals is the fact that since they just lost to South in the tournament, with that quick turnaround, and that was a game that, the Lady Crusaders, if South doesn't just go crazy from behind the arc, Buhler maybe has a better shot at that game. So it'd be a good shot in our gals' arm confidence-wise if they can come back and beat South come Tuesday.
Yeah, and I know they feel it was a very winnable game, and you mentioned getting to play South again. I think we started to see those gears click a little bit for the Crusaders. Their guards and their posts playing better and with each other a lot more. So look to see that kind of develop here as this season.
Well, we know that the formula for winning against South is going to be Buhler's defense being able to limit the three-point shots of the Lady Cougars. So that's what that game will boil down to on Tuesday. Well, I haven't seen Coach yet, so we're going to sign off here and pack it up and head home. It has been a frantic 3 days. And, of course, continuing coverage tonight on our network of our Rods Tire and Service Midseason Tournament Weeks presented by Hutchinson Community College. As we'll have championship games from Burton, St. John, and Canton Galva across the network tonight. You can find schedules and more audio online at adastraradio.com and on the Ad Astra Radio app. We had an entourage with us this week.
We did. And Coach is showing up.
Oh, he's going to make me stay late today.
Well, I was about to say, fellas, enjoy your one-day weekend.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see you Monday. But, no, it was fun. It was a fun tournament. And, yeah, good to see the guys end with the win.
I never like to be the last one out of here, but might be today. We're going to get some final thoughts from Coach here before we sign off the air. Let him get situated. Sorry, Coach, we're kind of all just scrunched in here a little bit.
I'm sorry, I forgot again.
No, it's okay.
We were talking about tomorrow, and they were the game, and luckily Tayden is an assistant coach today. He reminded me.
Yeah,
so
that's a good.
I like you guys.
I'm long.
It's not that.
I'm long-winded, so it's
that's,
okay.
Oh, that's good. They think I am too. I just told them we were going to watch film for an hour tomorrow because we have Circle on Monday, and that's such an important game. And Tayden asked me if it's a real hour or a Swanson hour. I'm not sure what he meant. So
it might take longer than an hour.
Yeah, I think that's what he's implying, little jerk.
Well, first of all, good bounce back win today. Solid team win.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't pretty, all that, but you're right. We did enough to win. I think we made some progress today. Sometimes as a coach, you never want bad things to happen, or in this case, maybe some guys' body language being bad or some selfish shots or whatever. But if you can have that in a game, and after the game they'll know it, and you can learn from it, I think honestly it's going to be a good thing. I mean, I don't feel great at all about the way we played, other than the fact that some of the young guys, Hayden in particular and Grant, stepped up and really had their best player flustered. And so I was really proud of them for that. And to, we're not a real deep team. But athletically, Grant and Hayden they're both quick, long, and they can be good defenders. And I thought they did a great job on him.
Yeah, we talked about the fact that you're going to need those guys going forward as you get into the second half of the year.
And to get through that with, there's at the end of the day, they're 6A team. I mean, we played without Tayden, who was our best leader. And so to get through it without, these 2 games without him was tough, but it sometimes, it forces other guys to play and develop. And, I guarantee you Grant had a heck of a game, but I also, my example, I guarantee you Grant won't shoot another 3 when we're up 13 with 2 minutes to go. So it's a learning experience for them all. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Learning and growing, and of course, some individual guys. One of them, so Max sets the all-time single tournament record, 93 points in 3 games. That is a new tournament record.
Wow.
At the SIT.
Yeah, that's what a great accomplishment for him, and because this tournament's been going on for a long time. And to his credit, I mean, it's too bad we wasted that effort yesterday. And that's another thing where the guys felt awful at halftime because they, some of them, we knew they were going to come out after Max and face guard him. And now we didn't know they'd headbutt him and do some of that stuff. And but we kind of had brain lapses where we talked about, if your guy goes in doubles, run to the rim. And Jack did it once, and you'll get layups and he'll get out of that. And we kind of, and then Max got frustrated, he got tired, and didn't play well the second half. But bad things. It's a long season, and we're learning. I was proud of Isaiah.
Yeah, good to get Zay going today.
Yeah, and we talked last night. And Coach Bryant said the same thing to me that I was said on the air about just maybe Isaiah's just tired and getting worn down, and we got him out early today. Not that I'm going to take credit for making the shot, but we got him a little break, caught his breath, came back in, made a 3. And, if Grant and Hayden and we got some young guys who can play. Wade Meyer is a guy who, when he gets stronger, he might be the best of the bunch. I mean, we've got some really good ones. And if we can have some of those guys keep developing, we can spell Isaiah and Max a little bit. And I think that'll help them too, because at some point, what if they get in foul trouble and you got to sit them anyway? So that's that's another part of it.
All right, Coach. Well, a lot of basketball to go. We get right back at it on Monday. So weather permitting, I guess there's chances of some weather moving in. So we'll see.
That wouldn't break my heart if we rescheduled it. We are a beat up team right now, but we'll play it by ear. I mean, Circle's going to be tough.
They can shoot. So
they got a couple guys that can really shoot it, and the other guys aren't bad. So that'll be a really tough test on a quick turnaround going on the road. It's an early game. I'm sure you told everybody that.
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
Yeah. So that'll be with Salina South the next day. That'll be good to
get home early.
Get that done early. So, well, thanks, guys.
All right, Coach. Thanks so much. Bye. It's going to wrap it up here from our broadcast. Final coverage of the SIT for 2021. We'll see you Monday, 6 o'clock. Tip-off at Towanda against the Circle Thunderbirds. We'll be on shortly before then with our pregame. Girls finish 6th, guys 3rd in the 2021 SIT. For Carson Muller, Chris Schenk, and the rest of our crew, Aaron West, you've been listening to Crusader Basketball here on HKFM.
Allen Samuels, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Hutch are proud supporters of high school sports. And of course, we are proud to support our community any way we can. Good luck to all of